that shit.
True.
I'm sure they roughhouse with their monkey people, but then when we with
The monkey people.
Monkeys.
with
Just
the
yeah, like just monkeys, literally.
I don't know why I said monkey people with their monkey kingdom.
Well, the one who traded around me for the guy.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So-
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
No, that's right.
you don't know the story? Okay, well. So I was at a basketball
Well.
game. Oh, I'll tell you. No, I'll tell you after this story. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
sucks to be you, my dude.
I know, like, oh my god, that's so close.
Like,
I'm so sorry.
Hey.
Do that shit before concerts?
Yeah.
Do you warm up your vocals?
Yeah.
Because Idam and I started doing it for
me.
fun before we used to do our own podcast.
Yeah.
But-
Ugo has a whole thing.
Yeah.
I usually don't. I just drink like tequila.
I just get fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Usually works for me.
Literally, bro. But he can't
Neta?
drink he can't drink beer
When?
because he'll burp on stage.
Oh, because of the carbonation.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But he
Fuck that
does do
shit.
like.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do it, but
I will say that it helps. It really does help, or at least me.
To
It helps
listen
me
up,
a
you
lot.
like
Yeah.
your-
Yeah. Or even like
Can't
when we
do
were
it.
doing the song and you were like, "Estás like entras bien seco," like
yeah.
say something before, like that helps a lot. And it
Yeah,
really,
I know all the tips and tricks, bro.
yeah, dude, this fucking guy.
Fuck,
so-
fucked up, Barry.
We should fucking record the rest of the. I should just do it right now, right before we leave. What do you guys think about the studio? So
So pretty.
you like
It's
it?
so
It's a
nice.
little
It's
bit
amazing.
intimidating. It's a little bit
Yeah.
intimidating.
The
The first couple of times that I brought people in here, because I've had a lot of other friends on my other podcasts when I used to do back at my house and with my own setup and stuff. So they were expecting, like when I told them that it was here, they were expecting like a room, like a classroom. And I just got the space and I had all my equipment set up, but they didn't know that it was like an actual studio. So when they showed up, they were blown out of their fucking minds. They were like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, like how cool is this shit? So
It's so much bigger.
it
than
is,
I
it is.
thought.
Yeah, it really
It's
is.
like
And
so big.
since you use it for a bunch of other things, it
Yeah.
has to be. You
And
know,
I
there's like
knew-
fucking 5 cameras mounted on the wall and shit.
I knew it was like a nice studio, but then when I came in, I was like, whoa. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
even with the lights and everything, it's
Yeah.
really, really cool.
Yeah.
I really like, and with
Nice.
all this fucking shit, dude, he was gonna put another camera. It's just my camera didn't work, but for another camera so that we can have like the overview angle and then 2 of these. You know what I mean? So that'd be a lot cooler because obviously, like the way that we have you guys on this camera is a lot better than just having everybody on
Right.
the overview
Yeah.
one. Victoria,
Yes.
I heard that you've been to Paris like 5
I
times.
have. Yeah.
Can you tell us how fucking awesome is that?
It is. It's like wow. It's amazing. Like I went. So the first time I went
Uh-huh.
was when it was my school trip, like my graduation trip.
Wow.
I know.
So all your friends from
It was like a school thing. Yeah.
Really?
Like the school planned it. Yeah.
wow.
And then
Can everyone go? Or is it just
just
like a group of
so
people?
I
Well,
went
if you have like
to-
C's, you can't fucking go.
Yeah. There's actually only like 2 classrooms could go because it was like the multicultural.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I used to go to el Tec de Monterrey, and
Okay.
it had like multicultural and
Regular people.
I guess I don't remember how they called
Unicultural.
them, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of
The fucking
So-
losers that don't get to go to
Y
Paris.
los
bro.
otros pendejos.
Wait, am I saying, is that Paris? London? I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Well, yeah, Paris.
yeah,
is
Paris
a-
is in London, right?
No,
or London
no,
is in
no,
Paris.
France.
France.
Yeah.
Paris
I'm really
is
bad with
France.
my.
Hey, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know
Paris
what
is
the-
in
The Eiffel
France.
Tower and shit?
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I don't.
True.
that's what I'm trying to say, but that's not where I'm getting at. Okay.
Yeah, Paris is in France.
Okay.
And yeah, I went with my friends, and then 3 times with my mom.
3 times with your mom. How do you go 3 times? Is there like any specific thing that you guys went back for?
No, we just like
You
we
just
love
really
the
liked that you
city.
went back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You went to
It's-
Disney?
No,
Oh,
I've never been to
I thought
Disney.
you said that. I was
No,
like,
no, no, no.
Oh, poor little girl. You've never been to Disney.
I know, it's so sad.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, like
She's just been to fucking the Eiffel Tower 5 times.
I know.
well, no,
right?
like I've been to Disney, but
Uh-huh.
like the
Not
one here
in
in the
the
United
Paris.
States.
Oh, not the
'Cause
one in
there's
Paris. They have one in
yeah.
Paris. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Excuse
pretty
me. I'm
dope.
sorry.
I think
Yeah.
that's pretty. I think that's pretty funny.
Was someone trying to open the door?
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah, and then
Sorry about
the
that.
5th time I went with my friend for her birthday.
The 5th time.
Yes.
Give me a little more detail. What did you do 3 times in Paris?
We just like go to the same places. Well, we have like this. Yeah, literally.
Okay, never mind.
Like,
Never
we-
mind the detail.
So the first time, of course, it was with like the school. So
Yeah.
they took us to like the Eiffel Tower and like
Were
the-
kids like being all fucking like, I don't know, like horny kids in Paris and shit.
No, because we were
Just
like
didn't.
so little.
If you had sent, how old were you?
Oh, we were like 14.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Still,
yeah.
I
Now that I
guess.
think about it, like you
To
can.
some degree, whatever.
I don't think so, because they were like very like. Well, actually, no. They would let us like do anything we wanted. Like they would give us like 3 hours free, and we could go anywhere. Literally
Really?
anywhere. Yeah, like
That's
Really?
nothing. 3 hours.
no, but like honestly, like for like 14-year-olds.
You
in,
don't
like,
know what I.
Paris?
You don't know what I could do in 3 hours.
Yeah, like for in Paris. Like
I'd come out with like a whole revolutionary army, bro.
No, it was like yeah. I know it doesn't sound like a lot.
Yeah.
But it was like
Yeah, I'm sure.
because we could do anything.
Yeah.
Like come on.
Yeah.
And with your friends,
Huh?
what did you do with your friends? Like on
We
the
were
last
just,
trip?
Like
The
when
last-
Was it the
shopping and
last
stuff.
trip?
Yeah, it was just one friend.
Oh.
Yeah. So we went to. I guess we went to clubs.
Talking to all the French
pretty
boys.
dope.
Yeah, it is.
That's
It's pretty
pretty
nice.
Yeah.
amazing.
What are the
Pretty-
clubs like in France?
French.
French.
they
But
were
we're
like
friends, no?
s- they're
Yeah,
like
no, I'm saying.
France.
they
What
were
are French clubs like in
No,
France?
no.
France.
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 That's no. That's like.
What are the Frenchy boys like?
they're
Drinking tea
French.
and dumping crunkers?
Oh my god, no! They're like so.
Bro.
They're like sluts.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't think about that.
Yeah, they're like the sluts.
Really? So
Yeah.
they're just kind of going out.
Oh my
doing
god,
their
yes.
fucking thing.
Like they just like they'll flirt with you. Like I guess here too.
Yeah.
Like they'll flirt with
Just
you
in
and
a-
then like just go to like the next girl and the next girl and the next girl and the
Really?
next girl. Yeah.
Wow.
Like and no
just
shame.
to see what the fuck.
No shame.
That's
Wow.
just international boys, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Nope.
Like yeah, guys from Italy too.
Really?
Oh my god, when I went with my
Wow.
mom, I
Yeah.
was like 17, and then like we went to this ice cream shop, and this guy was like, "Oh my god, yeah, you're my mother-in-law. Like she's so beautiful. Like I'm gonna marry your daughter." Like it. Out
Like
of
serious or just like
No, it was just.
he was just fucking
joking,
trying to
But it's like I feel like no American guy would do that.
would
with
do that
your
shit.
mom.
Talk to your fucking mom. Tell
like
her that-
straight to your mom.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even talk. I guess maybe he liked my mom.
Maybe.
He was just like talking to
You
her.
know what?
Wow.
You know what's cool?
What?
Now that you say that you went on clubs, I think it's really cool when you do 2 trips to the same place, and then
Uh-huh.
one is like cultural, like
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
and then one is clubbing, because I think clubbing is like really part of their culture. in
Yeah.
every single
100%.
place,
Yeah.
you know?
Just
Yeah.
to see how the party environment is like. When I went to Mexico City, we were torn apart because I went with my homies, but his parents went,
Yeah.
and they wanted to do like all the culture stuff, which is cool.
Which is
Like
amazing.
I
Yeah.
saw a bunch of shit that I didn't even fucking think about. It was really cool. These amazing museums and
Yeah,
the
oh my
pyramids and all
God,
that
the
stuff that are
museums are
really, really
amazing.
pretty and really gorgeous. So we were also walking all fucking day. But then at night we wanted to go clubbing and stuff. But it was kind of hard to sneak out of like, cause we were younger,
Yeah.
I guess. And it was
How
kind
old
of
are
like,
you?
well, I was like 19, I think.
Okay.
But I was with them and like,
How old were they?
the boy was 19 and his brothers were like older, but we couldn't,
Oh.
what I mean by younger is that like we couldn't, he couldn't just be like, I'm gonna go, like whatever, like, because his parents
Yeah.
really didn't want to like go out or do anything like that, obviously.
Which I guess is fine.
It's
I mean,
okay, yeah, because that's
Yeah.
not what they had set in mind, and it was just kind of harder for us to kind of like sneak out and stuff. So we did go out, but we went out like 2 days out of like the week that we were
And
there.
they wouldn't let you go out, like.
Not that
let
they
you go
wouldn't
out?
let us, but like for example, like
It'd just be weird, I guess.
this fucking guy, bro. I'm gonna lock the fucking.
Just lock it.
Yeah,
honestly.
lock
I'm gonna
it.
lock that shit. Hold on.
Yeah, lock it.
But yeah, anyways.
Anyways,
But
we
yeah,
were
it's
talking
super
about-
different.
like
going on
clubbing.
a-
Have you been clubbing, like out of the country?
Hey, don't keep talking about.
Oh,
That's not cool. Just kidding. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
okay. Again, the question, because he's here now. Have you been clubbing out of the country?
I have. Yeah.
Where'd you
Yeah.
go?
In Zimbabwe, whenever.
In Zimbabwe, and your
Oh
because
my
I was gonna
God.
ask about this about your fucking
Yeah.
whole ass trip to.
It's a good segue, right?
Yeah, it is a good segue.
Smooth.
Clubbing in
Smooth.
Zimbabwe, bro.
Yeah.
Well, before do you mind before we get to that? I just want to finish up.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
What
Oh,
kind
okay.
of
I didn't
music
answer-
did
yeah,
they
yeah.
play in French?
Like house music.
House music, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
like,
figured. I
it's
figured
like-
a lot of that.
You know
It's
how
like
like
the
in
norm?
the movies,
Yeah.
like they show like all the house music and like
Yeah.
everyone getting like all fucked up.
Yeah, it's it's exactly
yeah,
like
they
that.
like drugs everywhere,
Cool.
literally.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, it's
Amazing.
yeah,
Oh, fucking party
literally.
time, bro.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing.
And
we
then-
were like kind of scared though. 'cause
I
it
would
was
be
just like
too.
2 girls.
Have you seen Taken?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course. Yeah,
of course. I think everybody should see that before they go fucking to
Yeah.
France or anywhere.
Yeah, imagine like 2 girls, and then she was just turning 18.
Mm.
I was 20. I was 20. No, 20. I was 19.
You were 19.
I think I was 19. No.
Wow. doing
was-
fucking Molly in French
I was
clubs.
20.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's
Wow.
honestly pretty scary. When my sister was on exchange in Germany, they made like trips around Europe, right? And they gather up all the exchange students.
Yep.
And I think one exchange student, the one girl went missing for like more than 24 hours.
Really?
Oh my god.
But the thing was, she was like passed out. Like
Passed out at a fucking wow. That's scary
yeah,
as fuck.
That was super scary.
Yeah, imagine being the.
But
people
like she
that
was with her
took it.
friends and everything, but no one could find her. And
Really?
Oh
she was
my
just passed out.
God.
That's
Not-
crazy.
She was just passed out. Like bad. Like was it
like,
like
bad,
drug?
drug passed
Like
out.
drug passed out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the scariest shit, dude.
That's fucking scary.
I'm sure that's a very difficult thing for the counselors and stuff to deal
Yeah.
with.
They had to send her back to
Yeah, I'm sure.
Mexico.
I'm sure. Yeah.
That's so sad too.
Yeah.
Imagine like missing up
Yeah.
on like
I
the
mean,
whole trip.
imagine the fucking parents or something that your fucking
Yeah.
daughter's missing halfway across the world.
Yeah.
Or the fucking host parents.
The host parents, yeah.
Imagine, you're,
Imagine
like,
you get fucking
this isn't
cut
even
from the
your-
program,
yeah.
you get fucking sued and shit.
Oh,
Like it's insane. Yeah.
Because she was living with like a family,
Yeah.
right?
It's crazy.
What's the club music like in Zimbabwe?
Yeah.
A
It's
lot of 50 Cent.
house.
It's a lot of house too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Especially in South Africa. South
Interesting.
Africa is like
Well,
deep
isn't
underground, like
Really?
but isn't South
Yeah.
Africa like really like nice
uh
compared to like
okay, compared to okay.
to like
I was in
yeah.
Okay.
As opposed to where it's
yeah.
not.
So I was stationed. Yeah, no. I was
It's too much time.
no, I went on exchange to Zimbabwe, which is this little small country above South Africa. South Africa is the last country
Yeah.
in the African continent.
hmm
Sorry. And Zimbabwe's right up there. It's like the size of like Chihuahua, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
More or
yeah.
less. Compared to Zimbabwe, I guess South
It
Africa
is
is really
nicer.
nice.
Yeah.
But like, it is really nice actually. Okay, Cape Town is one of their capital cities. Is a bit like beautiful and everything.
Yeah.
But the thing, that's why I'm like not saying like it's super amazing.
Yeah.
The thing is, you can really see like the contrast, but and the like.
I'm sure in the
Poor or
yeah,
like-
the economic, I guess, like
yeah.
It's
the
it's
classes.
like bad.
Yeah,
it's like
really?
bad. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. But
Which part of the pool were you swimming in?
uh,
Closer to the good one?
no, because in South Africa, I didn't live with anyone. I guess we just went on trips.
Oh, okay.
I was staying with a guy, which I guess he was on the better part.
In the
South
better part?
Africa, Yeah.
I mean, if
But in
you're volunteering for the
Zimbabwe-
program and stuff like that, then I guess.
But in Zimbabwe, I guess the nice part isn't even like super nice.
Mhm.
I don't want to disrespect Zimbabwe. I love
Yeah.
Zimbabwe. It's
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
hmm
But I'm just saying.
Yeah, of
stating
course.
the
Of course.
facts.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I would say like the capital city, which is where I lived, was like all like as developed as like Ciudad Juarez, which is like just a random city
Yeah.
in Mexico.
Oh,
You know?
okay,
And
yeah.
that's the capital city of
And that was the capital
whole
city of the
country,
whole fucking thing.
which is crazy.
It says something. Wow.
Yeah.
But except that the people with money had like way
Way-
too much
yeah.
money or more money than
Super
like, the
disproportionate.
people with money in
Yeah.
Juarez.
Yeah.
Like the billionaires
Yeah.
living in Zimbabwe. Anyways, what was the what was this
the
going
clubbing.
to? Oh, the
Yeah,
clubbing.
Clubbing, yeah.
club-
Clubbing.
In South Africa, it was like amazing, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
deep, like
Deep, super deep house.
yeah.
Wow. They didn't have like any rap or anything like that?
Not really.
And you liked it like that? Like you liked like the house music?
I loved it.
I
Those
would if
clubs
I
were
was out of the
fucking
country.
amazing.
If I was out of the country, I would definitely enjoy that.
Really?
Yeah. If I was here
Mm.
and all they play was house music, I'd be like, okay, dude, like.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
come on.
honestly,
rap.
because
Yeah.
and it was one of those. No, sorry. Have you been to El Harpo by in Juarez?
Mm-mm.
It's like a deep, like underground type of vibe, you know?
Yeah.
It's you're like
Yeah. Fucking
Which
everyone's
one?
like
What's the name of it?
sweating,
vampires and shit.
Yeah, that type of shit.
Yeah.
and then
What's the name
drugs.
of
I
it?
didn't do any drugs, but
wait, what's the name?
Harpop,
Harpo?
El Harpop.
In Juarez?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We have to go. I'd be down to go to that shit.
Oh my god, let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was-
Oh my
they
god.
just
Dress up-
reopened it. It was closed
Really?
because of the
We can dress up like Blade.
yeah.
Like Blade characters.
Oh my god.
That's the
we
type
go.
of vibe, honestly.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of like
With
people
sunglasses and shit. Oh hell yeah. Yeah,
but
yeah.
sweating. That's in South
Yeah.
Africa. In Zimbabwe, it was more of like just chilling, just a normal bar, dancing, and it was funny because they would play a song. Like, you know how there's certain songs that everyone just stops and then starts singing
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
club?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just like a wholesome ass song, bro. It's like it was super nice. Not even like clubby or like nothing.
Yeah.
It was just a super nice song, and it was in Shona, which is a dialect they speak over
Yeah.
there. We fucking learned the shit out. Like that song was amazing.
Really? They kept
Really?
playing it.
And it's so funny because they were like clubbing and
Yeah.
then they just stopped the music and then play that song.
Everybody
Everyone
would go fucking nuts,
crazy.
but you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
And it's such a like it's not a song for clubbing. It's
Really?
it's
Like an
a-
Adele song. Just like
Yeah,
super like calm.
It's not. It's like
Yeah.
woo,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's
Ah,
not
okay.
like I don't know.
Ah, what a refreshing thing, bro. It doesn't matter if you're here or over there. That shit still happens in the
Yeah.
club. man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I want to show it to you. I'll show it to you later. 'Cause
Yeah? Hell
it's
yeah.
That's so cool.
it's a dope ass song. Yeah.
That's
oh my
funny.
God.
And everyone would stop dancing and then just go to the fucking middle of like
Wow.
yeah.
That's
amazing.
crazy.
Beautiful,
I
beautiful thing.
had a super unrelated story to that. It's one of my boys when I used to work at Adidas. He was telling me how he was dating like this girl that was somewhere deep. I don't know, like Oklahoma or somewhere. I don't know where the fuck she was. But
He
it
said
was
deep Oklahoma.
deep. So yeah, somewhere like that. I don't know where the fuck. But she took him, and they were clubbing out. And I asked him, I was like, "What was the clubbing scene like?" And he was like, "Dude, it was weird. Like, you know how like here we have songs that people like go nuts to." And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay." Over there, like they were playing all country, and like it was fine, cause he likes country. And then he's like, but then they stopped and they started playing, what's that fucking song, Mr. Brightside.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, that's a fucking bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he
that's
was
an
like,
amazing
and he was
song.
like, and everybody just started going crazy, bro. Like all the people just came out to the dance floor, and just started going nuts. And I was like, yeah, like I think that even happens here because he wasn't used to
Yeah.
going out here at all.
Mhm.
He was like, yeah, well, they played that song and people went fucking crazy. So because I was asking him, he was telling me that it was weird, that the clubbing scene was weird. And I was like, why weird? I was like, were people different? Were people more aggressive, less aggressive? He's like, no, I don't know how to describe it. And I was like, were the shots more expensive? Like were people drinking heavily? Like what was so weird about it? And then he told me, he's like, let me just tell you what happened. And he told me about that they played Mr. Brightside and people
Well,
started going
is it
crazy.
like little bit kind
I don't know what it was, but he was just telling me that. I thought that was so hilarious because I was like, yeah, bro, Mr. Brightside, like
of?
people up there turn up to that shit. I mean, people here turn up to that shit. And I can only imagine how much they turn up to that shit. It's like when you play like a good Bad Bunny's Ola Tusa here.
Yeah,
And
Oh my
I remember
God,
they used to
yes.
shut down the fucking club for like 5 minutes.
Oh, remember I saw you in Juarez and they played Tusa. You were there, bro.
Yeah, you were there. Remember that shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
We
It's
were
crazy
there.
'cause
That's
I
crazy. I
barely
forgot
knew this
about
guy.
that.
Like,
yeah, I barely.
we
So
worked
you guys
together.
started,
How we
like,
worked together.
working
Yeah. We
together
had just
and then
barely
it
started working
happened.
together.
Maybe like a month
But,
or
like,
two, but
I
we
forgot
didn't
about
like
that, bro.
talk too much.
Yeah, we didn't talk at all.
What were you doing in Juarez? They just clubbing?
I was clubbing, yeah.
It was funny
That's
because
crazy to me. That
Why?
you go to Juarez. I don't know
Dude,
why.
I used to fucking go down there since I was like 17, 18.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
But what
I'll-
happened?
Well, what do you mean what happened?
Like for like the song you said.
Oh, yeah.
like-
Oh, so like they shut down the club. Like
they shut it down because the cops were coming.
Yeah, or something. Yeah,
Oh,
something happened. They told me
okay.
that too many people were smoking, but
Oh no, I thought it was because there was too many minors.
too many minors.
There was
Probably.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sure a
always like
billion
that,
reasons, but
yeah.
they shut that
It's
bitch down
always-
for a minute.
For a
Yeah,
long
people
time.
started leaving. Like people
Honestly-
started paying their tabs and like leaving. We thought it was getting shut down, but it was
Also,
probably
it
like
was-
12:30.
It was fucking packed.
It was packed
It was
too.
packed.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Dude,
like
it was shit was
sweating.
going down. Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah. I still remember that night.
Well,
It
that's
was
fun
really
then.
And
funny.
then a lot of people started leaving.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, that's actually pretty cool. It was like
You're
half an
like, oh
hour
my God, no
probably.
one's
Like
here.
half an hour to 40
Yeah.
Like
minutes.
it was a long
Like,
time. It was a long time, and
You guys stayed?
and we
Yeah,
stayed.
we
Well,
stayed.
I was like, fuck it, like whatever. And then all of a sudden you hear the dun dun dun.
Yeah.
And everybody's like,
No.
people went fucking nuts,
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't Zimbabwe, but it was cool.
It wasn't Zimbabwe.
What about their interaction with like nature? I don't know if there's any animals in
No. Oh my
no,
God. In
but I know there's got to
Paris?
be some in Zimbabwe, like hippos and shit that can literally kill you.
Yeah. Well, not in the city, I guess. Which
Uh-huh.
is when you imagine Africa, you imagine like just
Like,
desert.
Yeah.
like, people living in the desert, which
Yeah.
isn't not
Like
that-
Dune?
Yeah.
Riding sandworms and shit.
Yeah. But no, it's just a city.
Okay.
There might be some monkeys in the city.
Like you
because-
Just
went
like
to
we
see
have squirrels?
monkeys?
just like squirrels.
Wow.
Because there's trees everywhere.
Fuck,
so
this guy has a video where
monkeys.
he left his GoPro
Oh, yeah.
and then he
And a
walked away
monkey,
and a
like,
fucking
picked it up?
monkey
Almost took it.
almost took it. Yeah.
He like gets into the camera.
There's
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah, I think he
Oh
saw
my
that there was like no.
God.
I'm no monkey expert, but I think he thought it was food.
Probably.
That you were like hiding food, and then when he saw that it wasn't food, he probably just left
That's
it.
so
But
cute,
he has a video. We'll
though.
show it.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I'll put it so that the viewers can see
That's
the
so
video. of the fucking
crazy.
monkey.
I'll send it to
Yeah.
you. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But like in the city, there's no animals, just
No animals?
monkeys sometimes. Just like squirrels, you sometimes
Yeah.
get to see a monkey,
But, it's
but
not
not
the same as a
baboons, like
squirrel.
fucking crazy violent.
Imagine
baboons.
we bring one of them over here. They see a squirrel. They're like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my god, a fucking squirrel!
A raccoon and shit, dude. I fucking saw that in a book. I never thought I'd see one in real life.
It's funny, but no, no. There's a lot of wildlife because there's a lot of like places where you can go and just stay in like a little cabin,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there's like wildlife.
Is there like separation from like the city and like the wildlife at
Yeah,
all?
yeah.
Like fences and
okay.
gates and stuff, or just space.
It's just space.
Space.
I think there are. I don't know. Actually, that's
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you get to a certain place and,
And
it's
there's
a
just-
big ass place
Yeah,
where
yeah,
there's
yeah.
animals.
There's just fucking animals in there.
I
Wow,
remember
that's fucking
going
insane.
to this place. It's exactly that
Yeah.
video with the monkey.
Mhm.
You're gonna see it.
Yeah.
That place, it's a place called Manapools,
Mhm.
which I believe translates to 8 pools. 8 as in 8 or 7 pools or 6
Okay.
pools. It's a number, I don't know. Which is like big pools. When the rain falls, they fill up,
Yeah.
so animals come and drink
Mhm.
water.
Oh, that's cute.
And you get to stay in a cabin, which is like not protected at all from wildlife.
Really?
And it's crazy because the first day we went there, we were just like walking around, like it's from here to the end of the room. There's a river down there, and we were just
Really?
standing there, and then we were like, "Oh my God, there's hippos! Like there's hippos in the river, which are like really dangerous actually."
It's super
I think they're one of
territorial.
the, like, the
one of
most dangerous
yeah,
animals,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
I think they're the animal that kills the most
Like people?
Humans.
in
Oh my God.
Africa. At least.
Wow.
Yeah. And we're like, "Wow, that's crazy, amazing."
So I
blah,
take
blah, blah."
pictures of it. and
Yeah, we
shit?
took pictures. We went around a little bit, just
Mhm.
walked a little bit, and then just a fucking crocodiles like on the
What
land,
the
bro.
fuck,
Yeah, it
bro?
was so
just
crazy.
chilling around.
I was like walking by myself because I remember that some of the other guys went, like I don't know where they went.
Yeah.
I was walking by myself. I was thinking like every single living thing like here is like trying to kill me.
It's trying to
Literally,
fuck you
yeah.
up, dude. Oh my
Literally.
god.
Literally.
Even the fucking because we saw baboons that were like my size, bro.
Really?
Like
Damn. That's
big
fucking
ass-
insane,
yeah.
dude. That'll fuck you up. I've seen the videos of monkeys when they hold on to people.
Yeah.
Then they'll like gouge your fucking eyes out or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck, because they don't care. They're just grabbing shit and they don't give a fuck. That shit's insane.
I also
will
like
fucking
heard like if you don't like, let's say you have two monkeys right next to you
Yeah.
and you have food, right?
Uh-huh.
And you give like food to one
Uh-huh.
and you don't give to the other one, like they'll break your fingers.
they'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
break your
yeah.
finger.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
break your
They'll
fingers.
torture you.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
They got car batteries and hooked up and shit. But I guess they just want something, right?
Yeah.
Like they saw you gave something to someone else, they'll
And
try
they
to
just
grab
want
it,
it,
and they just
yeah.
keep fucking pulling
Yeah.
at you until you
yeah,
get it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude, these fucking animals aren't Disney characters, you know what I mean? Like they're really
Yeah.
out here just to survive. They don't give a fuck about your feelings
So
or
you were just like alone?
That time.
Okay.
Well, for a second.
Okay.
Damn.
Sorry.
Yeah.
and no weapons, like nobody has guns or anything.
No, not
No?
really.
Spears or whatever. the fuck?
No,
No.
no weapons.
Fears.
I mean, yeah, I guess
don't
why
think
would
you
you
can
kill an
bring
animal?
them.
It's not really the animal's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
You're
you're there taking
not
pictures
allowed
of it.
because even though it's just wildlife,
Yeah,
it's like a protected
They're
area.
protected.
100%.
Mhm.
Like
So
that fucking the last white rhinoceros that had like 6 bodyguards around him at all times.
No way,
It
really?
was like the last one of its kind, and they had like whenever it left captivity, because they have to walk around and stuff, or else they die. Like
Yeah.
great white sharks. That's why you
Yeah.
can't have them in
in the tank.
tanks and stuff, because they need to travel. They just, I mean, regular sharks do too, but since they're smaller, like they
Yeah.
kind of
They're
don't
so
give a
big.
fuck. But that's why people protest like SeaWorld and stuff like that. Because
Yeah. that's
however
so
well they treat
sad.
the animals, the animal was not meant to be in captivity. So that's why
Yeah.
safaris and stuff like that are a lot more preferred. I don't know how you would do a safari in the ocean, but whatever. But yeah, there was this like rhino that it was like the last one, and they mate in season. I think there was like a male and a female left, and they mate seasonally. Like they don't just go at it whenever.
Yeah.
So they had to protect it year round. So there would be like 4 bodyguards around it, like at all times. Yeah.
Oh my God. Have you guys seen this video of SeaWorld where like two, I don't know if it was a shark. What's the other animal that's really big?
Orca.
Orca. Yeah,
Orca.
2 orcas.
Mhm.
And they were fighting each other. Because like it was like a show, right?
Yeah.
And they like put them together and they were from like different families. And they didn't like each other, or they couldn't communicate each other.
One was a crib, the other one was a blood.
Literally, they couldn't communicate
couldn't
each other.
communicate with the
so
songs
they were
and stuff that
fighting,
they
like
use.
they were not fighting, but they couldn't like coordinate.
Yeah.
So they were like hitting each other
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the time. That's
So they got aggressive.
sad.
Yeah, that
Super
fucking
sad.
sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. Oh, don't even get me started on how fucked up it is to
Yeah.
like have animals caged up and shit.
Yeah.
That shit sucks.
And they're so big and so
They're
like the
huge.
tanks are so small.
Yeah, exactly. Like even for like I was watching a video that talks about because you know obviously you know the show Tiger King.
Yeah.
So
Well,
they were
I've
talking
never
about
seen it.
you never seen it. Well,
No.
they have like 7 lions in like one fucking cage, and it's a big cage. But I was watching the video on how much territory one lion would need,
Yeah.
and it's huge. It's huge, and that's for
Yeah,
one.
for
You
one
can
lion.
only have one in there.
Yeah.
If you want to have 2, you'd have to get 2 of them.
Double the space.
And he's like nowhere near the amount of space that they have in there.
That's so sad.
So yeah, they're well fed. I mean, not in that case, not in the Tiger King case, but in other cases, they can be well fed. They can be treated for medical issues or like whatever, but that doesn't make
They're like,
much of a difference to the fucking animal.
yeah.
Or like
Mhm.
how elephants get so bored that they just die.
No.
Yeah, they get so bored, they're
They
just
die-
fucking there.
They
and
die
then
out
they
of
just die.
boredom.
Mhm.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's
Well, it's
so
because
sad.
what they die out of like
That's me.
because
That's
and
me.
I guess like depression and stuff. Like their
Uh-huh.
system just like doesn't function very well because they're so confused and disoriented with what the fuck is going on. They're not
That's
used to
so
being in there.
Yeah.
They
And
got
they're so smart too.
they're super intelligent animals and they don't know how to comprehend that they're living in a cage
Yeah.
when they're used to roaming around free. There are some that were bred in captivity.
Does
But
it
again,
make a difference, you know?
you'd have to pass that line down. I mean, it's like how we domesticated animals,
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
dogs. But we didn't domesticate dogs in 3 generations. We did it over
No.
thousands of fucking years.
That was, yeah.
So yeah, stuff like that is crazy. I don't know if you could ever domesticate a hippo, but
Hippo.
I
dude,
don't know.
you want to hear a fucked up story that was like cute when I was younger? So I went to the circus. My parents took me to the circus in Juarez,
Yeah.
and like they were like, oh, we need like 6 cute girls to come ride like this hippo. They brought a fucking hippo,
A
bro.
hippo?
A hippo. And they put like the little girls on the hippo and they did like a lap. They were like, oh, now we need like 6 like cute guys to like cute kids to like come like whatever. So my mom was like, go, go, go. So me and my brother went. So they start putting everybody on the hippo and they put me right on the fucking neck, bro. Facing backwards. So I was facing everybody else. And then they do like a lap. They start taking everybody off. But they don't take me off. And they do like another whole lap. And I'm going crazy. I'm like, everybody's cheering on me and shit, like whatever. And then all of a sudden they start taking the hippo back, like behind the curtain. And I was like, what the fuck? And they don't take me off. And they just keep going. And then I go behind the curtain. And the thing is, those curtains are blackout, like dark. Like I could not see shit. But they have all the cages with all the other animals in there. So I would
the
hear all
fuck?
this stuff, dude. I was scared as fuck. And I'm still on the hippo. I'm still on this motherfucker. And then finally I feel some hands like on my waist. And they pull me off. And they told me like, run. Like go running outside. And I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, those changos, like the monkeys are coming. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I went nuts. So I started fucking crying. And I saw the slit of like of light between the curtains. And I ran towards it.
There's
And,
a fucking lion in the
But,
other
like, just waiting for
No,
you.
bro. So even worse, bro. I wish it'd been a fucking line. I opened the curtains. Everybody's like there. I'm in the middle of the fucking thing, and I'm crying. So everybody like
What
takes
the
a second,
fuck?
and then they see that I'm crying, and everybody starts laughing at me.
Oh.
So I fucking run all the
Dude,
way
that's
up.
traumatizing.
Oh, yeah, I ran
fucking
all.
origin
Tell me
story.
about it.
No.
Tell me about it, bro. I haven't been to a circus since, bro.
That's so traumatizing.
And I had to go all the way up to my mom hugs me and shit. Everybody around me is fucking laughing like this. The thing is, bro, is that fucking hippo was dead inside.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, that hippo was not a real fucking animal. It was probably just fucking drugged up and like walking
Stop,
around and
that's so
stumbling.
sad.
As a kid, I didn't care, right? It was a hippo, whatever. The story was about me.
Yeah.
I got fucking disrespected by the
Yeah,
fucking circus
like,
community,
people
bro.
laughing at me.
Exactly. What the fuck?
And then you were like, what if I wasn't the victim?
Then I started thinking about other people other than myself.
Yeah.
And I thought that maybe that hippo. There's no way you can ride a fucking hippo, bro. Are you kidding me?
No,
Like
he
that animal is meant to fucking kill you and destroy you if you even go near it. They're super territorial. If fucking koalas will
Yeah,
fuck you up
dude,
if you get near.
koalas are
Yeah.
s- yeah, they're
They'll
aggressive.
fuck you up even though they look like teddy bears.
Yeah.
But like that's crazy that animal just fucking fucked. Could
That's
have
so sad.
destroyed me, but it didn't because it was
Yeah.
probably
So
all
they're all
depressed and
drugged
shit.
up. Like, it's so sad.
I think they actually
Uh,
drugged them.
Yeah, I think so
what?
too.
They drugged them.
Yeah.
I'm sure that I mean I don't want to
100%.
speak on like current circuses because I know that regulations have gotten pretty heavy and stuff like that. But again, so I don't want to like get sued now that I have this like super awesome studio.
I
I'm
know.
saying stuff a little bit more officially, but that is pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Even however
Yeah.
nice they are, I mean, you gotta respect the nice ones better than the ones that aren't nice. But however nice they are, they're never gonna be nice enough to hold a wild animal.
No.
That shit's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with what's it called? Las corridas de toro. How do you call
Yeah,
that?
with the bulls.
yeah.
I do respect people that do that shit though.
No, I used to go a lot when I was a kid.
Mhm.
And I used to enjoy it a lot. But as I grew up, I was like, yo, this is
Yeah,
wrong.
that's really
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
When there's like a bull run.
Yeah.
Bull run?
Bull run. Yeah.
I guess.
Corrida de toros. Eh, I'm like, oh, I want to go, but hopefully, like, they stop doing it.
Yeah.
And
hopefully
everyone
so.
goes. Like, it's like so like
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
like chic,
Yeah.
you know, like, oh
Yeah.
my god, let's go. It's
Yeah,
like let's
taking
dress
pictures and
up. Yeah,
fucking-
let's
yeah.
look
Dress
cute and stuff.
nice.
It's
yeah.
a thing. It's like a festival, like a
Yeah.
Halloween thing.
But it's like so sad because like literally they're killing an animal.
Yeah, I
right
know.
in front of your eyes.
It sucks too.
And
Yeah.
I think okay, one of my friends told me that they literally raised them for that. Like
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's what
But
they're not just picking
still.
up random
It's
fucking
because
bulls.
it's
Yeah.
a special kind of bull. I
Yeah.
think they're stronger in their necks.
Really?
So I think, you know how they, like, poke them with the little
with the sticks.
Yeah.
Kinda? Yeah.
at the beginning? I think if you do that to a normal bull, like, it
It
wouldn't
won't
be
take
able
it.
to.
It wouldn't be able to
raise-
fucking.
yeah.
Oh wow! So it's got to be a special type of breed
Yeah,
that they
they're
have.
like super
Yeah.
buffed up.
Yeah, they're super fucking.
And then
it's like the-
sometimes they save the bull.
They
like
do.
Mm-hmm.
if it's a really good run, the toreador, I guess, will be like, no, I want to save this guy. And then,
Really?
and
And you won't kill it?
they won't kill it.
Nice.
And then they will never kill him. Like,
Ooh.
they send him back to his
And
place.
then he becomes immortal.
It's
And
because
he lives forever.
it's because they get to have kids.
Oh,
true,
okay.
pass on-
true.
to pass
Even
on the
then, it's for a
genes.
fucking purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not because they're nice people.
Or there's like judges, I think, on the
Yeah.
on the stands, and they're like, don't kill him.
The LeBron of fucking
Save him.
bullfighting and shit.
Yeah.
Like, don't
Yeah.
fucking kill that guy.
yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
They need the
So-
sperm.
In Africa, was that the most dangerous thing that you experienced? Was a hippo? And you just went up to it? Like your counselor wasn't like, hey, maybe don't do that.
Wait, the hippo?
Yeah.
Because you went up to it or no?
You
Like,
said that you saw
No.
hippos on the river, no?
Oh yeah, but we didn't.
Go up to them or anything.
Yeah, we're like, that's
Say
just
hi.
dangerous. Yeah.
Same thing with alligators. They're pretty fast, no? I've heard.
They're super. They run way faster than like
Than a
any of us
human?
do. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
way
no
way
way.
faster.
That's so
That would be
scary.
the scary thing about like encountering a bear or something. I know I
Yeah.
can't outrun it.
There's
That's
nothing.
my natural
There's
instinct.
no animal that
yeah.
you can outrun.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
There's
true.
literally
That's
no
true.
animal.
I can't even
you
outrun a fucking dog, bro.
A dog,
There's no
literally. Oh
way.
my god, you're right. Yeah.
There's no way. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe like a
koalas, I
turtle.
don't think they run fast.
Well, I'm sure a koala, a sloth, you know. Like,
Yeah,
But
like a
that
sloth.
won't kill you.
yeah. You
Well,
can't
a
even
koala,
you can't even
I
swim
think-
faster than a goldfish, bro.
A turtle.
But I think a koala like it can kill you though.
It can't kill you.
Right?
I mean,
No?
probably same as monkeys.
If he's
it
doing,
can
like-
fucking, it's got claws and shit, so I'm
If he
sure.
drugs you, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, if he gets you some eucalyptus and
If
shit.
he's doing like surgery and then. Could
If it's cleaning his shotgun and then you walk past it.
maybe then.
Yeah, I mean if they're like monkeys can kill you.
Yeah, but you
Keep
see,
going.
the thing about monkeys is they have a lot of like these features of like, not, I don't want to say humanistic features, but they have a lot of these features where they can grab you and
like,
they
not
don't
let you
measure the
go.
strength. Like
Yeah.
when we interact with people all of our lives, we've been kind of programmed, and you can see, oh, dude, this is a fun conversation to have, but you can see when, for example, there's kids that didn't play rough when they were kids,
Yeah.
that they didn't let them play in their playgrounds and stuff, because that's supposed to help you like measure your body and your strength. So for example, if we were play fighting, I would punch Rodrigo however hard I can so that it's fun,
Yeah.
but not so that I hurt him.
yeah.
Because if I start punching people really hard, nobody's gonna want to play with me.
Yeah.
And then I'm ostracized and I don't get to play
Yeah.
anymore. So you can tell when you interact with people, or even the way that they hold themselves in their bodies. Like you can tell if they're comfortable, if they know the limits, if they've ever like
Yeah.
played in the monkey bars. Like that's supposed to help you with all that stuff. But we do that as a society and like whatever when you play fight with your parents or with your friends or whatever. It's not really a conversation that we have. It's just something that we do. Monkeys don't have that shit.
True.
I'm sure they roughhouse with their monkey people, but then when with the,
The monkey people.
Monkey.
with
Just
the
yeah, like just monkeys, literally.
I don't know why I said monkey people. With their monkey kingdom, they don't have that with humans. So when they grab onto your because you have food or something, to them they don't fucking know. They might just dig into your body like whatever.
Yeah.
If they like a human could gouge out your eye with a finger, but he doesn't. You know what I mean? Because we're taught not to interact like that. But they're not. So if they grab onto like your hair or something in your head, one
so
false
scary.
move and they can fucking stick their finger in the ear, like or gouge out something. Like they don't know.
Yeah.
They're fucking monkeys. They don't understand
True.
that stuff. That's what makes them so dangerous. And the fact that they're so mobile. they can literally gouge your eye out and then jump off a fucking tree, and they're gone, and then come back down while you're fucking.
They're like, oh my god,
worried
just
about
a
one
joke,
eye.
and they get back to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They come back. They have fangs too, so they can bite you. They can tear you. They can pull you. You
know
get 3 monkeys, they could drag you away. Once they fucking bite off your toes and shit and your fingers, like there's
That's
nothing
so
you can do.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's scary and stuff like that. I mean, think about wolves, and I mean, not that wolves would ever like hunt a human, but they know how to hunt. Like
Yeah.
they know how to hunt, and if it's yours, anything else, and they're hungry, like they know how to hunt. But their approach is very different. But there's
Mhm.
still an approach, and it's
Yeah.
the same thing with monkeys. They're just used to more like grabbing shit and doing
Yeah.
whatever the fuck
Yeah.
they're supposed to do. That's the scary thing about that shit. Imagine being in fucking Zimbabwe and then you wake up and there's a fucking monkey like
Yeah.
A
you're
monkey
stealing
right
some
next to
shit.
you, and you have food, and you didn't give the food to him, and they just
Yeah,
like,
dude.
they
Don't
break
bite
your
my
bones.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's fucking smoking a bowl in your living room.
No, but the monkeys in the city, they're like small. They won't hurt
Sure.
anyone. They'll steal food,
Yeah,
but they
I'm sure.
won't.
That's so
They won't
cute.
hurt anyone.
carnitas and shit.
Imagine. Yeah.
Fucking, there's this lady that, videos that I watch when like I have nothing or like when I'm bored or when I'm baked as fuck. You know those videos of like the people that build stuff like in, honestly probably in Zimbabwe.
I've seen
Or
that.
like in-
no,
in-
but that's in, like in Asia.
In Asia, yeah. Well, they're like just going. Have you ever seen it?
That's
No.
fucking crazy.
So they get like they literally start
Fucking
off like there's just dirt, and then they'll
Yeah.
get like branches and stuff with tools that they build themselves,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll build like a whole house, like a whole pool. Oh, if I had hooked up the TV, I could show you the videos of them, but next time. But they build like these crazy stuff
Yeah.
out of like bamboos and sticks, and they have like all these ways to engineer this stuff. Like whatever.
Amazing. It's,
It's
like a house
honestly,
with a
yeah.
pool.
It's a whole like
House with a pool.
yeah, it's a whole like time lapse of like 3 hours, but obviously it takes them longer than that.
Yeah.
But they
It's
do
more
these
than
things.
3 hours, bro. It's probably like days.
They probably extend
days
it
and
and
days.
fucking.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It's just really cool to watch, and it's just like
Yeah.
mindless shit that you can watch.
That's
There
how I
was
used to
this
fall
one
asleep.
lady who does it, and she has a monkey with her, bro. And like
Yeah.
as she's building stuff, the monkey's just like chilling around, and she'll go to sleep, and the monkey will come to sleep, and in the morning, the monkey takes like the little, doesn't even use the stairs or anything, because it's a fucking monkey. It's just
Yeah.
crawling
Yeah.
around, chilling on her shoulder and stuff while she's doing stuff. It's
That's
really cool.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
so cute.
amazing.
I know.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Mm.
Like they're like babies. Have you seen videos of people who have monkeys?
Who have monkeys in their fucking house and they have
Yeah.
diapers on and shit.
Diapers, yeah.
I don't like that
that's
though.
I don't like that
In
either.
my house, I don't like that.
Nah.
Yeah.
They'll
No.
fuck shit around.
Yeah, they'll fuck shit up. Like, I mean, especially if you have them around like kids and stuff. Like, that's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
And they're obviously like in different types of monkeys and strengths and stuff. But I don't think I would have a monkey like,
I wouldn't.
Do
or
you
I would
think they
lock
have
it
to,
up at
like-
night. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, true. Do you think they have to like clean them? Like, you know how they have diapers, like a baby?
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
do.
I mean, the monkey's not gonna do it himself unless they teach him how.
Well, yeah, true.
Smart monkey.
Imagine just like I'm
Pooping
going
in
to
the toilet?
restroom, and they just like
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? You know, and that sucks. that sucks. Of like, that's also part of like why people like get dogs for their kids and stuff, and then
Yeah.
they like realize that it's an actual animal. You have to take care of it.
Oh yeah.
it's like part of a family. To
Yo,
be
that happened to me
honest.
with my lizard, with my gecko.
With your gecko?
I was like, oh, I want to get a gecko, and then I got it, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Did you keep it?
No, I sold it.
You threw it away in the fucking
I
toilet.
threw it
or what?
away, and nah. He was a pretty cool gecko.
Yeah.
Or a she, I don't know.
Or she?
Yeah.
I don't want to
cares?
misgender.
Don't yeah, don't
don't
misgender.
assume
It.
what the fuck it's
Yeah.
He or
going on
she,
with
they,
the gecko.
them.
But
you know?
After a while, I got so tired. I was like,
Really?
fuck. And
I'm
it was
sure.
the bare minimum, bro. I
Yeah.
had to feed him like
Literally.
a day, every 3 days.
Wow.
Because they have a slow metabolism.
Uh huh.
And I was like, fuck this, bro.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
sold
Fuck
it.
this shit.
I sold
Yeah.
it.
I want to fucking party and.
I sold it and I bought beers for that shit.
Ay, wait, that's so sad.
It's true happiness right there. Hey, you gotta be honest, bro. Did you guys?
Honestly,
Did you ever? I don't mean to make a weird transition, but this is more to talk about the culture. But did you ever like go on a date in Zimbabwe or in Africa?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
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 What was?
I
What
won't
was?
With
talk
like
about it.
With a girl from there, like actually
Yeah.
from there.
Yeah. She was from
That's
there.
so
How
crazy.
was that? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah.
And have your wounds healed?
Yeah,
Scarred over.
it took a while. It took a while.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
So you like fell for
Really?
her?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's very pretty.
Uh-huh.
Can you describe her? If you don't mind. I mean, if you do, just like so you know.
Blue eyes.
She had blue eyes.
Really?
Yeah. Just a typical blonde South African chick.
Okay.
know.
All right.
Well, you
okay.
see, I have never met a typical blonde South
Yeah.
African chick.
Just
So.
look
Me
up-
either.
look
So
up- South
Forgive me
African
for being
chicks.
curious.
Just look up South African chicks. No,
Okay.
but it was more like I was really into her, but she
Mhm.
wasn't really into me.
We've
She
all
was just
been
kind of attracted because I was like foreign.
because you were foreign,
Exotic.
and then when she realized you were just a
You
piece of
were
shit, she was
a-
like,
But no, yeah. That was
but like
basically
what,
it.
like what,
Yeah. Like,
what was
would you
her
guys
like?
do?
What was she like? Like what was a typical date in Zimbabwe? What
Mhm.
do you guys typically talk about that stuff? I'm sorry if this is too painful for you, but I don't mean to
I
bring
know
back-
you can see like on his face,
Yeah,
like he's
but,
just
like,
like
for example,
sad.
for example, here it'd be common to go like get tacos or fucking
Tacos.
Just go to the movies
go to the
Zimbabwe.
movies,
or
just regular stuff.
just regular stuff. Nothing too.
Was she your age? Was she your same age?
I think she was probably a year younger.
A year younger?
I
Where
think.
is it over there like 18 to drink alcohol?
Yeah.
Or do they care? Does it matter?
No, not that much.
Not that much.
I used to go to this club a lot, and I would hate to go because they always ID'd.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I always had to like pay off the fucking
Really?
bouncer.
Why? You were 19 or
No,
18?
I was 17.
You were 17.
Oh, and she was older than you, or
No, she was
No,
younger.
she was
younger,
younger.
so she was 16. Okay, never
Mhm.
mind.
Or-
I'm sorry.
Maybe the same age. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
I'm over it.
I've been trying to forget.
No, but I remember one time I paid the guy,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Okay, go around." I went around, and I was there for like half an hour, and then he was like, "Hey, you gotta get out." I was like, "What the fuck, bro? I just
What?
paid you."
Oh,
Yeah.
so you went into the club for like half an hour,
Finessed you.
and then he was like, "You gotta get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
Wow, what the fuck?
Fucking asshole. I hated that guy.
And-
And, then the day, like on my birthday, I was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah?
went
You're like,
You go,
yeah,
bitch.
I'm
Yeah.
18.
And he was like, "You can't come in."
I don't like you.
Yeah, I'm like, you can't come in.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh.
Cool.
I hated that.
Damn.
And that place, I actually didn't like that place, because it was a bunch of like, I don't want to shit on like fucking
Zimbabwe.
South
Yeah, you're
African
gonna
people,
get
man.
canceled.
But like, it was like the equivalent of like white trash,
Okay, well that's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
and they're white.
Wow.
So you're not trashing on
So,
anyone. I mean,
white
it's
trash.
fine. It's fine.
It was
That's
It was
crazy.
kind of trashy, and it
Yeah.
was like a bunch of like buffed up dudes which play rugby.
Really?
They're like
what the fuck?
the
This
typical,
is
like-
not how I'm imagining
yeah,
it
this
at
is like
all.
so
yeah.
I'm confused.
It was a typical like, well, I know you're in a frat, but like
Fucking frat guys,
Like
fucking
frat
chads
guys,
and
like,
shit. Really?
yeah.
Wow.
Wow,
like-
interesting.
they would fight people like just because.
Just because.
and
And
they were fucking crazy. I saw one guy like snort like fucking vodka, bro.
Oh.
Vodka?
Yeah, and then
Yeah, that's totally crazy. Who would do something like that?
You've done it before?
No, I've never snorted alcohol, but I've tried. Like I've wanted to, just because it's like people were doing it, and I was like, all right, whatever.
Was it,
I don't
does
know.
that like get you like drunk?
I don't know.
faster?
I don't know.
I
Maybe.
don't know, but I saw that guy like his eyes were like.
Yeah, like I would.
on the back of his head.
I would do that the same way that I would do like a if someone told me to do a shoey, like I'd do a shoey. It's gross, but I do it just to whatever. But it's not something that I look forward to or something that I'm like
Yeah,
constantly
just
trying
for,
to
like,
do. It was
cheap
probably just
impulse.
like the way that it was. It was weird. It was like at a
Shoey.
pregame for something. Somebody did it, and I was like, I'll try it, but. My sinuses have always been horrible because of my allergies, so I'm not gonna start shoving vodka up there, bro.
Not
Just
the
as a regular
sinus.
human
like,
being, like that shit. Yeah, bro. I would
Yeah.
I would be sneezing for like 2 hours if I did that. Like that's how bad that shit is.
Oh.
People have like hit my nose accidentally, and I stopped sneezing for like 45 minutes just because of that. It puts me in a really bad place. That's
Oh
how
my-
bad my allergies and my sinuses are.
He's like, it puts me in a bad place. And just
Yeah,
start
it puts me
crying.
mentally in a
Yeah,
bad place.
you're
I just get
like,
tired.
yeah.
Well, honestly too, because I get stressed out when I
Yeah,
have allergies.
yeah,
I just I
definitely,
can't
yeah.
do anything. I can't like whatever.
I
But
hate it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what, like the dates? I want to hear about the dates that you would go
I
on
want
with
to talk
him.
about the frat guys.
Well, will you tell us? What, did you ever go on a date with like a French guy? Nobody ever asked you out?
No, never. No,
Never?
that's scary. Oh my god.
Oh, I don't know.
'Cause
Maybe
you don't know
maybe one of
them.
them warmed your heart or something, or maybe they wore you down. I don't know.
No, I've never. No.
Never been on a
No,
date
that's
with a French guy.
scary. I think that's scary. I feel like for a girl, it's like even less.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, 100%. I talk
But-
about that. I talk about that a lot when I remember when I'd be at parties and stuff, and we've talked about this when
Oh
girls
yeah.
girls would be like, "Can you walk me to my car?" And I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Hell yeah! Like I can
Yeah,
walk you to
you're
your
like,
car. Like
yeah.
let's go." And I always thought it was like a thing or something. Then later I found out they just didn't want to get murdered. Like legit, they did not want to
Literally.
die. They literally just wanted to get to their car safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I have a story. Okay, I was not gonna get murdered, but
Mhm.
like I was. This is like so random.
Mhm.
It has nothing to do. But it's like one time I was with my mom at like in Chick-fil-A with my
Yeah.
mom. Like
At Chick-fil-A,
at
one of the
Chick-fil-A.
safest places in America.
Literally, I was. Yeah, yeah. I was
On
with
a
my
Sunday?
Yeah.
mom. And this. So I was a freshman in college, right?
Okay.
And I just took the TSI.
TSI.
Yeah. And then this one guy, like, so, you know how there's like people who like walk around to see if you're like
Yeah.
cheating.
Yeah,
So there
customer
was-
service.
Yeah. So there was no, but like in the test.
Oh.
You thought of Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Customer service.
I'm thinking you're taking the. Why would you be taking the TSI at Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
like-
I don't know how far Chick-fil-A's customer
Yeah,
service
I know.
reaches.
Like,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Maybe
it's
they
pretty
do
good,
stuff
honestly.
like that. Yeah.
So yeah,
But okay, so at the
So, yeah.
TSI.
there was this one guy here. that
So
was-
wait, what
I
does
know,
this have
yeah.
to do with Chick-fil-A?
No, well.
Okay, we'll get to it.
Let me
Okay,
finish.
okay,
Yeah.
sorry,
Good to-
sorry,
So
sorry.
there's this one guy was like walking around and like checking if anyone was like cheating and stuff,
Uh-huh.
you know.
Okay.
And then that day that when I was with my mom at Chick-fil-A, this guy, like I didn't know
Uh-huh.
who he was.
Yeah.
And this guy came up to me and he goes, "Oh, your name is Victoria, right? Victoria Martinez."
Yeah.
Fucking way. And
Yeah.
your social security is.
Oh,
No,
shit.
literally. And he goes, I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, and this was like the second semester in college that
Uh-huh.
happened to me.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Yeah, like you took the TSI last semester. I remember you."
Last semester.
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, like I
fuck?
remember you. And then I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, hi."
Cool.
And
What's up,
then
dude?
He's like, "Yeah, like if you need any help or anything in school, like just let me know." And then he gave me his number.
Uh-huh.
But it was like so fucking random and weird and creepy. Like imagine just someone like you don't know. Like
Yeah.
and
exactly,
then he had
yeah.
like the balls to come up to me when I was with my mom. And then I don't know, like I just see him around in school sometimes and it's like the creepiest feeling ever because he knows who I am.
Yeah.
Like I know he knows who I am.
Yeah.
You know? But it's like it's not like I know he had
I feel
nothing
like-
to do with it, but
I'm just so confused. Like, why are people like that? You know, like
I think it's because they don't measure that how like the creepy meter
Yeah.
that they're on. They're really just like
No,
like
yeah.
this
and
is
you
an
can
in that I
tell.
got.
Yeah.
This is an in. Like an in
Uh-huh.
is that I know.
And
who
you
the
can
fuck
tell
you
he
are.
was like not okay. He's not okay. You
Oh,
know, like
okay.
you can just tell.
Yeah, I mean
So
he's not be doing
Shit.
shit like that. But I know guys that are okay and they do shit like
he's
that.
like
Yeah.
they're
You know what I mean?
100% okay.
I think that was just the guy part in him, not so much the
like
part of that.
what
Yeah.
part of you thinks like, oh, I know this person's name because of they were
They
taking
take
an exam.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly,
like
bro.
it's like
it was a moment of
uh,
vulnerability. I was required to give you my
Yeah.
name. Like,
Yeah, literally.
It's private information.
exactly.
Now I have access to it, and
100%,
then now
yeah.
I'm gonna,
Yeah.
like, tell you
But
that I
the
have
fact
access to
that
that
he
information.
remembers my face
Yeah.
like 100% to like come up to me and be like, "Your name is Victoria Martinez."
Yeah.
And just be like,
What a
"You go to
fucking
UTEP."
weirdo, yeah,
Yeah.
That means he probably stalked you on Instagram.
or
Well,
something.
probably, but it's still like creepy. It's not like you see someone like I don't know, like at a fucking Olive Garden, and then just like hear their name
Yeah, and then
and
just
then just
fucking
look it
remember
up.
that shit.
Yeah, that's
That's fucking insane. Yeah, because I remember, for example, one time I went on a date and then we got an Uber, and this girl like opened up her phone, and in her phone, because we were with her friends, and in her phone, as soon as she opened it up, my profile from Instagram popped up.
Oh,
Like
yeah, you told me
my
about
like the first,
this.
because it was dark and like she opened it up. I was sitting right next to her, and my profile just pops up,
That's so
and I was like,
embarrassing.
oh, and I looked away, right? Like, but it wasn't.
so embarrassing.
I looked away. I was like,
Oh
I'm
my
sure, like, I don't want her to, like, whatever. I looked away, and she just kind of, like, took it off.
Yeah.
Because she was going to show her friend something or whatever the fuck. So, to me, that was cute. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
cute. Like, she was
Yes.
kind of stalking me, but I'm sure she was showing, like, to her friends or, like, whatever. If this bitch
That's
had pulled up
awkward.
a fucking, like, roster of, like, my lacrosse fucking history and, like, the points that I got and, like, where the fuck I was at, then that'd be creepy. But
Yeah.
even then,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be as scary as if it was the other way around. If, like, I had done it to her because I'm a guy, and it's a lot scarier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny when I talk about stories like this where girls have like stalked me or been creepy with me. I'll talk about these things with girls, and then they tell me their stories because mine are just funny, like that. Like that one was a cute little story. Like
yeah,
whatever.
that's cute. Yeah.
I've had other ones of girls that do like end up doing anything extra, but it's just like like kind of annoying to have to deal with something like that, right? But when girls tell me stories like that, it's just scary.
Yeah.
Or it's like, you know how there's like guys, you know, you have like, I don't know, like a boyfriend or something,
Yeah.
and he gets mad at you because you.
I've
like,
never had a boyfriend before, but
Well, I get no, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, or let's say you.
I haven't either.
No,
Or I
I
guess-
know, I know.
Okay.
But like, let's say I don't know, a girl like hits on you. You
Uh-huh.
can be like,
Okay.
no, thank you.
Yeah.
And just like be rude about it or whatever you want to do about it. You know,
Yeah.
like you can be whatever you want.
100%.
But if a
and
a
they
guy
won't
comes
keep
up,
on insisting. Is that where you're going
a
to?
what?
They won't keep on insisting.
Yeah.
Is that where you're going
And
to?
if a
Okay.
guy comes up to you and you're like, no, I have a boyfriend. No, I'm not interested. No, and you're nice and
Yeah.
you're being nice about it, and then there's a point where you get annoyed and you're like, can you please stop? And then they get aggressive.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
No, yeah, like they get aggressive. Yeah,
And
it's crazy.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. I remember being
That is
like,
crazy.
I remember, so 2 quick ones. I remember being at a bar. I was getting some drinks and some girls that were sitting right next to the bar started hitting on me. And as soon as I was like, hey, I'm going to go back with my friends, the girl was like, okay. And she fucking turned around. She knew that I was leaving and that I wasn't
Yeah.
talking to her, like
Yeah.
whatever. So she was like, okay. And she turned around. I was like,
Whatever,
okay,
yeah.
cool. I'm sorry about that, but whatever. I'm not going to talk to you.
Yeah.
It's
I
like-
remember my girlfriend, we were at a bar and I was waiting for her, not right next to the bathroom door because that's creepy, but I was sitting in the tables that were over here and I was just waiting for her to come out. And as she's coming out, some guy was like trying getting her number. She was like, no, it's okay. And she's walking away. And then he was like, what about your Instagram? Like your Instagram, can I get your
Yes.
Instagram?
Oh my
And
god.
she was like, no,
yes.
it's okay. Really? Like not even an Instagram? I was like, dude,
Yes.
thirsty motherfucker.
exactly. Like to me, and I hope us, somebody says no, that's it. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna continue pursuing. But to some of these fucking guys, like, and I understand when she can't just be like, in the middle of the club, she can't be like, get away from me, like,
Yeah.
stop it,
Yeah.
help me, like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I understand and then also like because I'm not always gonna be there. Like, I
Yeah.
understand that she has these things of doing things, and for guys that come in a little bit too strong. Guys that come in and try to touch like lower back, or they try to like
Yeah.
get really all up in your ear and stuff. I understand, and you have to deal with that in a very non-aggressive way.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you were like 90 pounds. Like you're not gonna fucking fight this guy if he gets a little too aggressive.
I wish
and
I
also-
was 90 pounds.
How embarrassing would it be?
I wish. Like I really wish. Anyways.
however, you're very disproportionately. This guy's very disproportionately stronger than
Yeah.
you are. So, I just think that it's I think it's how well you think about, like, do you think of yourself as like the main character in the story, or do you take other people's feelings into consideration? The fact that you might be scaring this person.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, no, you go ahead because I don't know. I feel like you.
No, I think it's such a weird thing. I don't know. I don't wanna say like, oh, I'm super like I know everything.
Mm.
But like,
But you do.
I feel like with
Yeah, but I
with
do.
myself, I'm like, oh, okay.
But you're
I
self-aware.
know what's right and what's
Yeah.
wrong.
Self-aware is the word that I was looking
Yeah.
for.
Yeah,
Sorry.
self-aware. Yeah.
Because what
Yeah.
the fuck? There's some like people. So I've seen people like, oh, hitting on a girl like on, I don't know, on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, and then she's like, oh, I don't want to. And
Yeah.
then the guy goes like, oh, you're ugly anyways.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
fat.
like what the
Yeah.
fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like you
Like-
see, that's just projecting how
Yeah.
bad this person made you feel,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
bad.
And then, have you guys been followed, like by a girl or something, at like a mall?
Never. Oh, yes. You see,
You have?
see.
Maybe,
Okay,
yeah.
so this one time I was. Look at how different these stories are gonna be, probably from
Yeah.
the one that you're gonna say.
Yeah.
One time I was in Iowa visiting my grandma, and I was with my mom and my brother. Like all three of us went up, and I didn't notice, but these girls were like, there's like huge group of girls in the Walmart. And so in Ottumwa, Iowa, it's like a very small city. It's a town, like
Yeah.
barely bigger than a town. And so people dress up to go to Walmart because it's the place where you see everybody. Like it's like
Holy
going to the mall.
Yeah,
for
it's
real.
like a fashion show.
Exactly. Like so people dress nice, they take
Oh,
showers.
must
to go
be
to fucking-
nice.
I know, right?
though,
What the
like,
fuck?
Imagine.
To go to Walmart, like a blue Walmart, not even a neighborhood Walmart. I try to look decent for the neighborhood Walmart, but for the
Yeah.
blue Walmart, I don't give a fuck.
The
Especially
blue Walmart.
especially now that we like had to wear masks and stuff. Fuck
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
nobody knows who the fuck I am,
Yeah.
so I'm
Yeah.
going however the fuck I want. But I think I was like 15, and we you know how some Walmarts have McDonald's,
Yeah.
so we went after to get some ice cream, dipped in fudge, which was really good. And so my grandma was sitting down, my brother and my mom were up there, and then so they hand me 2 cones so I come get him. And when I turn around on the glass, there's like all these girls lined up, and they're all like waving at me. They're going like, oh, like hey, and then they're going like call me or like whatever. Obviously, I don't even think I had a phone. But like, so I was like, okay, like whatever. Like I didn't think anything of it. But then since I went like this with the cone, my grandma like turned around and saw them, and she was like, what the fuck? Like, and she got up, and all the bitches like fucking.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that happened
Damn.
once, and then there was another time at another Walmart here in El Paso where some girls, we went shopping at like 2 a.m, back when it was still 24/7, because we were gonna go on a trip the next day, so we went to go get snacks and stuff. There was a
Yeah.
group of girls, and then they were following me around the hallway. My mom got pissed. She got really mad
At them?
at them, but she didn't tell me anything. She was telling my dad everything.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know she was mad until we left, and she was like, why don't they fucking leave him alone and shit? But yeah, they were following me around the Walmart, and then when I left, they started saying like bye, like whatever, just girly stuff.
And
like,
were you like happy about it? Okay.
I was like, I was like,
Yeah.
whatever, like, but the thing is that I didn't know until I left that they were actually following me, because they looked like they were just running around getting stuff. My mom knew that it was like me though.
I
You hear
think
that
that's
shit?
like a
Yeah, it's a car.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
okay.
car. Yeah.
But it wasn't until I left that they said bye to me,
Okay.
and I was like, oh, okay, I guess it was me this whole time. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was cool.
Yeah. No. Well, have you been followed?
I think I have, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At the mall.
Okay.
That-
Yeah, that's cute.
Not a
shopping for fucking
not a good story.
underwear and
just,
stuff.
Yeah, just followed.
Just
well,
followed.
I once.
You were followed, yeah.
Well, not at a mall, but I was on a basketball game here at UTEP. And
like last week.
yeah, I know. Yeah, no.
Oh,
I was like,
no,
Jesus
no,
Christ.
no.
I'm like,
You
the
were
one that we
with
went
him,
to.
man.
I was there.
No.
He's like, it was you, and I'm trying to expose you right now.
I know. Imagine. No.
You wonder why I brought you here.
I used to go out with this one guy
Yeah.
who was really aggressive. I
Mhm.
think I've obviously told you guys.
Mhm.
I feel
Probably,
like.
yeah.
Probably. Well, the one who traded around me over, that guy.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So-
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
know that story.
you don't know that story?
No.
Okay, well. So I was at a basketball
Well.
game. Well, I'll tell you. No, I'll tell you after this story. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Sucks to be you, my dude.
I know. Like, oh my god, that was so close.
Like, fine.
I'm so sorry.
Alright.
I'll tell it after this story. So I was at Zong Haskins, and he
Uh-huh.
had his cousin with him,
Okay.
and he saw me,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, I left the game because I needed to go. I don't know. My mom wanted me home early, and I left, and he saw that I stood up. So him and his cousin like stood up like too, and I started walking out. You know how there's like the doors for the Zong
Yeah.
Haskins,
Yeah.
to go out.
How
to
far away from you was he? Oh, for me. How far away from you was he?
like sitting.
Uh-huh.
Well, he was like maybe like 5 rows behind me.
Okay.
So I stood up, and then I passed them, and I just like I looked back to see like
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, of course.
and then they stood up too, and I was walking. I thought they were maybe going to the restroom or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I left the Don Haskins by myself because like the game wasn't over, so no
Uh-huh.
one was leaving. And then they left too, and they started walking towards like me, like I was walking to my car,
Yeah.
and they were walking right behind me.
Yeah.
And then they started running. And they started running. And I was like, I didn't want to start running because it was
Uh-huh.
going to look like, I feel like ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh my God, they're following
that-
me,
yeah.
you
that's,
know?
that's exactly what I'm saying in like
Yeah.
the situations where like you can't be like, stop it, leave me alone, right?
Yeah.
Because what if you're wrong? Like,
yeah, exactly.
And now you're just yelling at this
Start
I
fucking
just
guy.
start running, start screaming. Yeah. So they start running, and then they pass me, you
Mhm.
know? But I do feel like he did it. He did it to like,
Yeah.
To see what the
Scare me,
fuck. Yeah.
you know? Because, well, going back to the story of like him trying to run me
Okay,
over.
yeah.
So I actually.
Oh, that was that guy?
that guy, that's the
Oh,
guy,
okay.
with his
But-
cousin.
But before you guys were talking or what?
Before what?
Before
Before you guys were
over.
dating or after?
After.
Or
Like,
during?
was this story after?
Oh, like that was after he tried to run me over.
After he tried to run you
Yeah,
over. Oh my
yeah, yeah.
fucking god.
So
I
he,
would
like,
be
hit-
fucking scared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would
Yeah.
keep like doing stuff like that, you know?
Oh
like
my
even in
God.
school, he would like follow me to like my classes sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. I know.
What the fuck?
Kind of
dude?
weird, I
Yeah.
know. But
What
the
fuck?
reason he tried to run me over, I want to say it was shitty of me too.
Uh-huh.
I accidentally called him my ex's name.
Oh,
You
okay,
know?
but that's not the type of stuff that you run somebody over for.
I know,
That's
but he
not a
was. I
reason
feel
for
like
ransom.
he was like kind of like
Hurt.
crazy. Like he was kind of crazy.
Oh,
I
that
don't know. You could tell him like in his
snapping
eyes.
Fucking
Yeah, he had like dead
Fucking
eyes.
right over.
Like he was like, yeah, all the time he was like this.
Dead eyes.
Oh,
Yeah, he was like
shit.
dead. Like I swear. Anyways, so me
Kinda
and my
guys are
swear
you
he was
fucking
dead.
dating,
Like, I
dude?
fucking swear to God he
swear,
was
I think
yeah.
you'd be better off with the French boys. I'm telling you.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
probably you're right, maybe. But my best friend came over to visit. So I used to park by the Stumble.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too specific because this is like gonna be like really
Yeah.
specific. You
Do
know?
it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do
If
it.
you don't like it
Do you
later, I'll
want the
cut it
story
out.
or not?
Okay,
If you don't like it later, I can cut it out. Don't worry
Yeah.
about
Okay.
it.
Well, anyway, so I parked in the Stumble and they were like leaving practice from the practice field. You know, so he was walking and he saw me like parking with my friend, like taking my stuff, walking. So I just I saw him walking, right? And then all of a sudden he was like nowhere to be seen.
Disappeared.
Like disappeared.
Invisibility spell.
Literally. And then my friends and I were walking, whatever, and then we hear this car, like really loud. Really
Fucking
loud.
movie scene.
Yeah.
Like
dude.
a really loud car. And then my friend like looks back, like I don't know, she has like quicker like reflexes or
quicker
something.
reflexes.
Yeah. So he looks back and she just like grabs me from my arm and then pulls me and we both fall. Like
No way.
On the
So he
floor.
actually tried to run you
yeah,
over.
it's not a joke.
What
I know.
the fuck?
Like
No,
we
like
both,
I thought he was gonna like scare you. or
no, he tried to
literally
like
tried to
yeah,
run you
like
over.
he
What
was
the
like
fuck?
yeah, it was
What the
crazy.
fuck?
And
Fuck.
then I look
That's fucking
fuck
insane,
you.
dude. Yo, get some fucking help, bro.
Oh no, he's gonna run me over now.
Yeah,
bro, I'm fucking
literally.
dead, bro.
Never mind.
It's
He's
my
gonna
death
look you
sentence
up
right
and
here.
then
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
And then I just look at the car and it was his car. It was like
Wow,
his car.
it was his car.
It was his car.
You know what would be funny? What if I click it and the camera 3 pops up and like over there it's your fucking.
That's
What do
the
you have
guy.
to say about that?
I know.
And then I open it
He's
and
just like
a whole
there.
audience pops up.
I know, yeah. But isn't that crazy?
That's
Inside
so
his car.
insane.
Imagine he's just like with the engine running.
You see the car that we heard?
That
know
was
what,
him.
5 minutes ago?
The car that we just heard, that was him.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny if like he starts like we have it on the phone or something, and she starts describing the car, and then he just
I know,
like starts
yeah.
driving away because it's the exact car that we're describing.
Dude.
That's insane, dude. That's the
No, he
craziest
was
shit I've
fucking
ever
crazy,
heard.
yeah.
Wow.
I've had, yeah. I think also it's kind of my fault because I go for like crazy guys sometimes.
I mean,
So,
Have you had
How
any
much
other
of that
stories? Like crazy?
crazy. Shit. Let me think. It's because I mean, I've had people make up stuff about me.
Oh. I mean,
But
But crazy.
like crazy stuff, bro. Like this chick started saying that like I didn't really, because she never told me, right? It's just people that would tell me, but never anything like in the moment that would put me in danger. Like this girl started saying that I was like super aggressive, that I would call her up in the middle of the night.
That's
and,
crazy.
And she was telling like all of my friends that.
yeah.
That's like the most that I've ever.
I promise that's not what I'm doing right now.
Had. Okay.
Like
good.
I promise
Good,
he
good,
did
good.
he try to run me over.
But you usually know.
I promise.
You usually know. You
Like
usually
I just
know.
drove by and was like, "Hey, Victoria."
I know, literally.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. But that's as much as I've ever gotten. And
Okay.
like, but it did kind of like a lot of people did, like a lot of people that weren't in constant contact with me did kind of like, they were like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, and I'd be like, what are you talking about? And they'd be like, well, I heard this, and I'd be like, no, like that. And people would be like, yeah, like obviously I heard it and I didn't automatically believe it because I know you and like whatever.
Yeah.
So as long as I keep doing my shit, like it was fine, but never anything like that aggressive. I've had girls like maul me at fucking clubs and stuff, bro. Like so annoying. Yeah, one time I went out to this club and I guess fuck, dude, I shouldn't be telling this story, but whatever.
Okay.
I guess
Fuck it.
I didn't know that this girl had a crush on me, and I guess she had a crush on me. And like she got her friends and everybody to like push us together and like to like get us to like make out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was single. It was a summer. Like, it was fine, like whatever. But it was just very uncomfortable because I was trying to get the fuck out of there. But like the girls wouldn't let me. And then any chance that and then this one time she started dancing on some other guy, and I was like, yes. I was like, fuck yeah,
I'm
like
free.
she fucked up. Like she's dancing on some other dude.
Yeah.
I can get the fuck out of here. So I looked, right? As soon as I looked, like 3 girls came up to me like, no, like he's a gay guy. Like they're friends. They're like whatever.
You're like,
Then,
fuck.
and then I was like, fuck, shit. And then like, so they walk over back and then she's like, hey, this is my friend, like my best friend. And the guy's like, I'm looking at you, like whatever. And I was like, dude, I want to get the fuck out of here. Like,
Don't look at me, please.
And then I brought my other homie, but he was trying to talk to this girl that was not talking back to him. But then the same girls that were trying to push us together pushed him with some other random girl. So then I couldn't leave because this guy did not want to fucking leave. So I was
Yeah.
just there literally like from 9 p.m. to like 2 in the morning, making out with this chick that I did not want to be with. Yeah.
Why do you do that, though?
Because
Like,
what was I gonna do? Like, get the fuck off of me! Like, it was like her.
Yeah.
I don't think it was her birthday, but it was, or I think it was her birthday, or
So?
something like that, and it just made me super uncomfortable. But you see, for me, it was just something to deal with.
Okay.
It was like whatever. Like, she's not hurting me. She's not like whatever. She was had her
Yeah.
fucking hand all over my fucking shirt and shit. So it was annoying and it was
Choking you
weird.
shit,
Uh-huh.
not hurting me.
Exactly. But I couldn't leave this guy. Like, we got here in an Uber. I couldn't leave that guy. That guy was not leaving. Either when he was getting rejected by the girl, or when he was actually making out with some other girl. And I just want to get the fuck out of there. And even after I left, she was like texting me, but I was just like, no, like whatever. Like, I don't want to be rude right now or anything. But I was also like, she's drunk, but also she wasn't drunk the entire time. Like, this shit was going on since the beginning. Like,
Yeah.
once I was there, I could tell that this shit was planned. And I've been in situations like that. That was definitely one of the most aggressive ones. But again, that doesn't compare to,
Yeah.
getting almost ran over by a fucking guy. Like, that shit's insane. That shit's scary.
Men can be scary sometimes.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like it's just being self-aware. Like, I wouldn't be weirded out if like girls like if I asked a girl to like meet me at like 1 a.m. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she's a little bit skeptical, even girls that know me,
Yeah.
because I've had girls also that tell me that like guys that they've been friends with forever, and then all of a sudden they get like a chance or something, and then they like try to make a move or something.
Do you guys think men and women can be friends?
Absolutely,
course.
absolutely, I do.
Okay.
Definitely.
That's one of the biggest things. That's
100%.
that I think about that all the time, and that's one of the biggest things with me and one of my best friends who's a girl. That like, I'm like, even if somewhere down the line we ended up like falling in love
Yeah.
and like dating and stuff, fuck that shit, because everybody would be like, oh, you just always liked her from the beginning.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
that. So I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but that's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Not that it would even be a consideration, but like,
Yeah.
fuck that. Even if it was a
You're
fairy
like,
tale thing,
I'm not gonna do
I'm
that.
not doing that. Yeah. Because then everybody's gonna be like, oh, you like
We
this whole
told
thing.
you.
Yeah, we told you. Haha. Men and women can't be friends. Fuck that
Yeah.
shit. No. And like, me and her are we've been friends for a long time, but she's not the only one. Like, I've been friends with a lot of other girls.
Yeah.
I just think that there's a lot of guys that are just kind of horny out there, and they use the friend thing as an excuse to get their
To like,
in.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on like how you know who's who. I guess like
Yeah.
because you can tell when a guy is just being friendly with you just because he wants to like
Mhm.
sleep with you or.
Yep.
But I don't know. I don't know, because there's a lot of people who say they don't. Okay, so for me, the biggest like red flag is for men to say that like girls and boys can't be friends.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, okay, so that means that any girl that you've ever
That
been
you're-
friends with,
Yeah.
You're trying to,
You're
you
just-
were
you're just
trying to
trying to
like be
smash.
with,
Mhm.
and you don't see like a girl as someone that can be your friend.
Yeah.
You
that
know?
you can just have a conversation with. 'cause
Yeah, it's
good
like,
joke.
is it just like a body to you?
Mhm.
You know,
Like, this is
right?
just
It's like
an
kind of
object for
weird.
you to
It's like
like-
a weird like thing to say.
I feel like even
honestly.
when people say that, that tells you more about them than it tells you about the situation.
Yeah.
Like, you're telling me that when you interact with a girl, like, there's a limit that you're gonna put to, because if you go beyond that, you're just gonna like magically hook up. Like,
Yeah.
it's just gonna happen. Like, no, dude. It's
No.
like, you have no fucking sense of
of
self-control.
self-control.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
like,
not
it starts with you.
animals.
I'll say that. It starts with you.
Yeah.
We've had interactions with girls, and all that is super under control. It's just that we get kind of like pushed in with the majority, I guess. And I will say that the majority of it is like that, where I remember I had one of my closest friends. He told me, he was like, he brought this girl one time that we were playing poker at my old apartment. And then turns out that she knew me from a class. Took me a minute to remember her, but I remembered her. And then we were talking like whatever, and I was like, hey, she's cool. Like, and then I told my friend on the side, like, are you guys talking? And she's like, I was like, are you guys talking? Like, what's going on? And then he was like, well, yeah, like, I like her, but she doesn't like it when guys just become her friend to hook up with her, like, later on, because she's had that happen
Yeah.
before. And then I was like, isn't that exactly what you're doing? Like, what the fuck? And he's like, and he was like, yeah, but I'm gonna wait longer.
Oh my god.
It's like, I'm gonna wait like super
Which-
long.
I guess seeing it from another point of view, like, it can happen, and it happens a lot when you're friends with a girl, for example, and since you talk to her a lot, you start getting feelings. which
Making
is
like a
normal.
genuine
Yeah.
connection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
of course.
like,
That's
I
what
truly
dating is and
believe-
stuff.
I have
like
a
that.
lot.
Yeah.
I have friends who are girls, and I have no feelings for any of them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like,
Definitely. No, yeah.
Could be a fucking brick wall in front of me, bro. I don't feel shit.
But like honestly,
I
bro,
will honestly
just think
take
that's
it.
fucking
Yeah,
toxic masculinity, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
I will take it even a bit further and say that just because, for example, like I can hang out with a girl that I know is hot, just because I know that. People just trying to come in here, bro. What the fuck? Give me a second, bro.
Podcast,
Chill.
bro.
Yeah, everyone wants
Trying
to
to
be in
be
this
here.
podcast.
Like I don't have to pretend that the people that I'm hanging out with aren't attractive or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just your self-control. Really,
Yeah,
that's
literally.
all that it
Yeah.
is. 100%. And it sucks that a lot of people, not that they weren't taught that, but that they'll wait like long times to get their shot. And for them, they seem like they're this main character in a Disney movie where like,
Yeah.
oh, finally, like she's gonna see me. I was like, whatever. When actually, what you're doing is fucking creepy.
I think
And it's
that's
unfair,
yeah.
and it's like part of your trust that you're losing from this person because they see you as a friend. But I feel like guys, they don't even have that in their brain. They don't even care about like friendship or anything like that.
I do think that's also why the reason that like a lot of people think men and women, like men and girls, can be like friends is because it happens a lot.
It
like
does.
a
It
lot.
does happen a lot. That's
Like
another
more
fair
than
thing
they
that we
should.
have to talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
Definitely.
like
Yeah.
more than it should be, because it's so disappointing.
It is. It really is.
You
It
know,
sucks.
it's like, oh my god, I thought you were my friend, and
Uh-huh.
then he's like, oh, like, you know,
nah.
I
can we
was
just
trying
like,
to smash from the beginning.
Yeah.
can we just smash?
The
you
worst
know?
parts are the one like you knew what you were doing, like you were leading me on, stuff
Literally.
like that,
Fuck
and
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's so
So
I will
sad.
say, but even then, there are girls that are like that. But again,
Yeah, there's some
it's-
crazy girls. Yeah,
there are
yeah.
girls that will do that. Like I'm not saying that there isn't, but again, it's in your self control. Like it doesn't matter how much. I mean, I guess I'm kind of contradicting myself from the story that I told earlier, where I just want to get the fuck out of there. But it was different. Like for example, if I had a girlfriend, if I was dating somebody, fuck no, I don't care. If you and 20 girls are telling me to do something that
Yeah.
I don't want to do, like it's fine. That was really just because I was like, oh, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be like weird. I can't leave. I'm not just gonna sit around in the corner like
Yeah.
this is the table that we're at. But again, if you're like in a relationship or something, you got to be respectful towards that. So it's two completely different situations. I guess circumstances, it depends. And you're right. Like it does happen. Obviously, you start hanging out with a person from the opposite sex and you might just develop feelings and like that. And then
Yeah.
you can start dating.
Yeah.
That's cool when that happens. But I don't know. I feel like there's a lot in between that. There really is like a lot in between that.
Because there's a lot of like relationships that like came from friendship.
Yeah, 100%.
And one of like I guess it's like the nicest way to like
Sure.
become like a couple, because
Sure.
you know the person,
Yeah.
and then
You see,
You
I don't
know?
do that though.
why?
I really don't do that. I try not to. Not that I wouldn't. Not that I wouldn't. But for example, when I first go on a date with somebody, I make sure that they know that we're going on a date.
Okay.
I don't leave it up to interpretation. Like we're not just hanging out. Like and I'm not doing it to be empowering or to like take over. I'm just so that I let you know, so that if you don't want to, you let me know right now and we move on and we move
Yeah.
past it. I don't want any confusion later down the road of like, oh, maybe we were just friends this whole time or like whatever. And I'm
Yeah.
over here buying you flowers and shit.
Have you had like friendships ruined because of that?
I've had so situations like that, yeah, where like it wasn't until this person got the courage at a party or something, even though we'd been hanging out for like a long time, in school or outside of school, like whatever, but usually around other people. It wasn't until we were like alone together that they had the courage to do something, and I was like, oh, like no, but I'm always willing to keep staying friends.
Okay.
They just choose not to,
Well,
which
it's
is
'cause it's
completely
embarrassing.
understandable.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure, yeah, it's
embarrassing.
embarrassing and
And
like whatever.
then-
So I get that.
And then imagine like you like having feelings for this person, and then having to see them like as a friend.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
it's torture.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Silly story. I remember my very first girlfriend ever in high school. We were best friends, and I got her a job because she was looking for a part-time job. So I got her a job where I work. So we were hanging out every day, and after school, we would go to work together. So I was seeing this girl all the time. And then when we worked together, she would wait for me and I would give her a ride home, like whatever. So we were interacting a lot. So I started developing feelings for her. We started dating. And then she was like, she broke up with me because we had very different dating styles. Is how I see now. To me, it was more like we're still best friends, but now we get to like hook up and stuff and like make out and have a good time. For her, it was no, like if you're my boyfriend, you're like a boyfriend, like Disney princess boyfriend, like
Yeah.
brings flowers in front of everybody and like whatever, all this stuff, which is not unfair for her to want.
Yeah.
It's just that we didn't communicate what the fuck is going on. So for me, that I didn't change that much from boyfriend to girlfriend, from friend to boyfriend was normal, but for her it wasn't. Where was I going with this? Oh, and anyway, she was like, when she broke up with me, she was like, but we have to be friends. Like we have to go back to being like friends. And at first thought I was like, fuck it. Yeah. Like whatever.
Yeah. bad idea.
That next week, I was hanging out with her, and oof, I was like, I can't do this shit. I can't.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, no,
Why?
no. Like,
At least give it some time first.
yeah, I was like, give me some time. Like, give me some time to like heal, like whatever. Because like
Oh, you
I
really,
understood
really
that.
liked her.
Yeah, exactly. I understood that she was done and like it was fine and it's okay. But
Yeah.
I was still kind of like over here, like I got broken up with, and I was like, fuck. So I was like, I need some time, and like whatever. She got mad. She was like, no, you're supposed to be my friend. I was like, nah. I was like, you. But again, like it wouldn't have even been good for me to stay in there, even trying, because like, what kind of friend would I have been? You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
yeah.
what kind of friend am I gonna be to you that's gonna be doing this shit? Like, fuck
Yeah.
that. I'm not doing that.
Have you guys been friend zoned?
I don't think I have.
I don't think I have, no.
So
But I have.
every time you like a girl, they like you back.
Well, if they don't like me back,
Except like the girl in Africa.
He's like
okay,
so traumatized by that.
okay, let me think because that's,
I think
that's a
I
weird one.
kind of have.
Have
You
I gotten
have?
friend zoned?
How?
I more or less.
More or less.
More or
How
less.
so? How so?
Like, yeah.
Explain yours, because then that might help me explain mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I do have one.
Which I guess, yeah, it's kind of the friend zone. Yeah. So yeah, there was this girl. I tried to like, cause we were little,
Yeah.
nothing like too like
Uh-huh.
sexual, I guess.
Nothing too
So I
handsy.
just wanted, yeah, just,
Uh-huh.
yeah, wanted to be
Above the waist only.
Yeah. So I was trying to like be with her, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stand next to
then-
her in the group hug and
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
fuck?
And then she would tell me like, no. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so
Like-
she would just be like, no.
But she was like, oh, I really like you, whatever. But I just think like she was getting over someone else.
Yeah.
How old were you? So she had already like an ex.
Yeah. Well, I guess we weren't that little. Like,
I mean, however old we were, it felt real. Like
Yeah.
my high school one, like to now I think about it and I laugh about that shit. I'm like, you fucking pussy. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the time, it felt very real.
it's before high school, probably.
Yeah. That's crazy. So you guys had like, I never had a boyfriend in high school or in middle school.
Dude, I
I-
had a girlfriend.
She wasn't my girlfriend. So.
Oh,
Yeah. please.
Me neither, I guess. So. No, so she was
just
like,
hurting
no, I want to. Yeah, this whole time, bro.
It's like he's hurting inside.
No, but she was like, no, I'm trying to get this over this dude, whatever. And I kept on insisting, and with her friends and everything, and then.
You're like, what's her name? What's her full name?
Yeah, can you
Give me
please
her
like,
fucking address so I can sprint to her
social
house.
security number, please.
And we had been friends for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then just all of a sudden, like, her friends were like, hey, you know what? I think she actually wants to, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, really?
You were like, oh my god,
Oh my God.
so exciting.
But then it had been such a long
Time.
time. I was like, do I really want to? Like, do I
Uh-huh.
actually want
Yeah.
to?
Oh,
And it was so
That
bad.
sucks for
It
her.
was so bad because, like, the day her friends told me, like, yo, you should go out on, like, lunch.
a date
Yeah.
with her,
No, just on,
like
Like
a
lunch
oh,
recess
because
or,
he was
like,
like, oh,
on
he
the
was
recess.
like, okay, you
Oh,
guys,
that's
yeah,
cute, yeah.
okay,
on lunch break, I guess.
Yeah.
yeah.
You should go with her. And I was like, yeah, I should. And she was like waiting for me, but then I was like having an existential crisis.
Oh,
Like, do I
Like,
do
should
really-
I? Should I
Shit,
not?
dude.
Yeah.
That's so
So
heartbreaking.
I didn't go.
No.
with her.
Oh, dude.
That's so heartbreaking.
I've been there
It's
before.
so bad.
Yeah, I've been
And
there in
then,
situations
You've done
like
that too?
Not done something like that, but I'll let you finish the story and then I'll tell
Okay.
you.
And then after lunch, she was like, not her, but her friend was like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you fucking douchebag.
yeah.
I was like, yeah, I feel bad. Okay, fine. I'll talk to her right now.
Mhm.
So I brought her.
when she's all heartbroken and shit.
I brought her out of class.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, I just confused.
Damn, what
whatever.
fucking class is it? What school is this that you can
I
just take people out of
know.
class? So I fucking walked in and told the teacher, shut the fuck up. I'm taking this honey.
Yeah, I
Picks
just
her up and walks out.
bro, I just told her to get out of class, bro.
Oh, okay. I like my story a lot.
Anyways, yeah, I told the teacher, shut the fuck up. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I feel bad, but like, I just confused, whatever. So like, you want to try it out? Just try it, like, quedando, which wasn't even like dating.
Imagine some guy pulls you out of class. And he's like, so what, you want to try it out?
Dude, bitch, I would be like, no, after he stood me up?
Yeah, that's
Oh
fucked
my
up. That's fucked
God.
up. That was kind of fucked up.
After he stood
She was
me
like,
up?
all right,
Let's do it.
we can try that. And then,
Damn, she was down bad, bro.
She said yes?
yeah.
Oh my God.
Of course. Look at this guy.
But I was like, No, honestly, I explained it very well because I was confused.
Yeah.
It's a valid point.
You're like, I don't know what the
But you
fuck
could
is
have
going
told
on.
her, like, you could have gone up to her because she was probably eating alone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, the whole
shit.
time.
No, she was with her friends. She was waiting for me to come, like,
Oh, take
pick
her
up.
away.
Yeah.
Oh,
take her away.
okay.
To the
'Cause,
sunset.
yeah,
It wasn't that
I'm-
bad, but
okay.
she was.
I
Yeah.
thought she was just
waiting
like
was
in
waiting.
one like
No.
table, just. Like,
She was
by
waiting
herself.
for me,
Yep.
which was bad, but she wasn't by herself.
Cool.
Anyways, I
Softens
go
the blow.
home after that thing happened. We're like, okay, let's try it out.
And he was like, no.
Fuck, I actually don't want to anymore.
Oh.
And it was so bad. I was like, she's gonna think I'm doing this as like revenge.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
definitely.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It really wasn't. It
Yeah.
was just like right at that moment.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I don't want to
Yeah.
anymore. I was home. I even talked to my mom. I told my mom, like, what should I fucking do? Like, I don't want
Yeah.
to. She was like,
Yeah.
well, if you don't want to, like, just don't do it.
Mhm.
So next day,
She like walks in looking
at
pretty.
lunch.
she's
sad.
fucking-
imagine, bro.
She was so happy.
Oh, you know what? I texted her friend. I was like, you know what? I'm not too sure.
Okay.
So probably
Yeah,
her
she.
friend
I would have
texted.
totally done something like because I know it's gonna
Yeah.
get to her.
Because imagine next day she'll be like, oh, weird.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
Then it
something
just
I'm
hits
like,
her out of
no.
nowhere. Yeah.
So it was kind of hinted at.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
You've been
and
warned.
Next day, bro, literally next
Yeah.
day at lunch, I told her like, you know what? I don't
Yeah,
want to anymore.
yeah.
Since
Just
then,
don't
she
want
hated
to.
lunchtime.
Yeah,
She
dude.
fucking hated
And
lunchtime.
yeah, she was
She
so
never ate her
mad.
fucking tater tots again, dude.
Ever
She was
again.
mad. All of her friends were mad at me. They were like, "Oh, you fucking revengeful or vengeful?
Vengeful, like petty shit. Yeah.
Petty,
Fuck
yeah.
you, man." It's like I swear to God,
Mhm.
it was not. just
Honestly, if I
revenge.
was one of her friends, I would have been like, yeah, you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, which I understand, but
Which is fair that you could like
I gotta
you have
put me
your
first.
doubts, you know?
yeah.
But just like, you know, maybe just
I totally get you.
No,
bro.
no, it was honestly this whole situation wasn't me being a dick,
Uh-huh.
which
yeah.
it totally came out like that, which I understand.
Yeah.
But it wasn't on purpose. I swear to God,
Yeah.
it wasn't because of
He's like,
revenge.
I promise it wasn't
Jessica,
on
if
purpose.
you're
Promise
watching
you,
right now.
promise you. I'm sorry. Nah, but yeah. I was gonna say we were cool, but I don't think we're cool.
She doesn't like you still.
Yeah, but that's
Another story.
That's a different- yeah.
Oh,
That's
a different
so
thing.
different heartbreak.
Not really. Just
Mm.
different story.
Beef.
Yeah. Wow.
Interesting. Okay, and then yours.
I had a situation. I remember I had a situation where I was talking to this girl. And so she thought like this is a thing of how like this shit was weird. I didn't give a fuck. Like this girl started talking to me. I started talking to her. Relationship was not happening.
Yeah.
But she would like still I guess hang out with me sometimes. So like whatever. The thing was, dude, is that everybody started saying that I was like super into her because I was nice to her. Because I was nice and she would hit me up and I would hang out with her. She would do like something would happen to her and I would go help out, like whatever. And people would start saying that like our mutual friends would start saying that I was like super like into her, super into her. And I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck so much that I was like, when I heard people saying that, I was like, whatever, like say whatever you want. I don't care. Like I don't care. I was too busy with other shit. And little do I know this whole snowball thing is forming over here where like all of a sudden like because she used to work at a bar and she used to invite me to go, but I still went to that bar before. So I'm pulling up to this bar and she's being super weird because she just heard from the other bartenders that I'm like crushing like mad crazy over her, and she just wanted something like whatever.
Oh, that's
So then she starts getting distant and stuff and like that, which again I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then my friends start saying that like, oh dude, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I don't give a fuck.
this one time I heard that I really got really fucking pissed because one of my friends told me like, so one of my friends, dude, never mind. That's because I don't want to give too much detail because
You
they're probably
see?
gonna watch this shit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Anyway, that was what it was like for me. It was really just like me not caring, but from the fact that I wasn't caring and I wasn't saying anything about the situation, but I was still hanging out with this person. She would get super weird with me, thinking that I was like falling for her and all this stuff, and it made the ambience and situation so weird. Like, and everybody was talking about me getting friend zoned and me trying too hard and stuff like that.
Yeah, that sucks.
And it was annoying because what's the difference?
Yeah.
What's the difference between getting friend zoned when
being rejected.
you wanted to date the person and getting friend zoned when you didn't want to date the person, but everybody still thinks the same
Yeah.
thing? There really wasn't
they
a big
all
of a
think the
difference.
same.
And it was annoying.
Bro, what's going on
What
today?
the fuck?
Everyone
Why-
wants to like yeah.
I fucking reserved this shit for fucking.
Why are they so fucking
I
confused?
don't know,
get
bro.
it.
They gotta check their shit, man. I'm putting a fucking complaint. No, just kidding.
They should have like one of those like on air.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they should. So the thing outside
Recording.
that says "awesomeness in progress,"
Uh-huh.
it's supposed to be off when it's not being used. But
Oh,
since
really?
they like it so much, they just have it on all the time. I think so. Nobody really knows what the fuck.
Oh.
Let's buy it to them as a gift.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm gonna buy one of those shits. But that was the situation. Like, what's the difference to me? Like, I ended up getting into like this thing, and I don't think it's been resolved at all. I just left it like that, like, because I was just so like, oh,
Do you
like
think
I'm
she's
not
gonna
gonna.
watch this?
I definitely think that they're gonna.
Oh
watch
my
this.
god.
But I don't think that I gave enough detail to.
Tell them.
I don't think that I
Yeah.
Camera.
I don't think no. Well, here's the thing though. Here's the thing is that these interactions were cool as fuck. Like this girl was really cool. That's what sucked when
Yeah.
shit started being weird because of what other people were saying.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to,
yeah,
and because
yeah.
what also like what could I say? As soon as I said something like no, that's not true. Like then I was gonna look defensive.
Yeah,
and
you're
shit.
gonna be like, people are gonna be
You know
like,
what I
you know, like.
And it was also just the people that we were hanging around that wanted the fucking drama. They wanted to keep saying shit. They wanted to keep doing stuff. So they would try to talk to me about it. And I knew that anything that I said by the time it reached her ears was already going to be mumbled and jumbled. And she believed what the people were saying. So it was just really uncomfortable. It was really shitty. It was so annoying to put me in that position. Me. Like, are you fucking kidding me? When have I ever been fucking like that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, please fucking like, no, of course not.
He's a playboy, that's why he would
Yeah,
never
probably.
do that.
I probably shouldn't have said that. But
He's like, I'm gonna cut that out.
anything that doesn't make me look like a prince, I'm gonna.
Literally.
But
The whole podcast is just us talking. He got out all he said.
Literally.
yo, I was giving you guys a warning about talking, but it's actually just. But yeah, it was a situation like that. But I've never really had anybody that's like, no, I'm not gonna date you, but we should still be friends. I've had people turn me down, but after that, I was just like, okay, because we weren't friends before. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we
That's
weren't
so
friends
much
before,
better. It's like
if we
so-
weren't friends before, then I'm not just gonna start being your friend now just because of this. You know,
Yeah.
just because you didn't want to date me, I'm not gonna start being your friend.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
yeah,
doing
that's
that.
petty. That's.
What about you? Have you ever friend zoned any guys? Oh my god, tons of them.
No, oh my god, I didn't.
Oh my God.
No, I mean, I had.
I
don't
I
know
had, and
I
I
don't know
will
if
keep
I,
doing
I,
it.
don't, I don't know if I should say have had.
I am doing it right now, and I will.
And
keep
I
on
will
doing
do it again later today.
No.
And the
what
day
I'm
after that,
saying-
and the day after that too.
No, what I'm saying is like I don't know if so I had a best friend. I have a best. That's what I'm saying. Like I
Oh.
don't know. You
Oh.
know.
Is he
Yeah,
still your
it's
best
not
friend? I
like-
don't know.
Best friend? Probably not.
Only, probably
If you're
not.
talking about friend zoning, probably not.
Well, he's my friend still.
Probably not.
That's what you
he-
think.
That's what you think.
Probably no, but he always like. I don't know if I should be saying this.
It is kind of. I'm sure it gets kind of weird after to tell. Like after
No,
After that.
I mean it wasn't weird. I did stop talking to him
Uh-huh.
for 3 months.
for 3 months. Is
But-
that a long time in girl code? Because 3
That's a lot
months to
of
me
time. That's
is
a lot
like
of time.
nothing.
3 months is a
3
lot.
months
to
is a
me,
lot of
like,
time.
Half of a semester, bro.
Yeah.
I guess that's a long time.
Well,
I'm a
3
busy
you're
guy.
You're doing midterms by then. Bro. You know?
It's some time.
It's sometime, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So he's still my friend. Not. I don't. He's not my. Yeah. He's not. Yeah.
He's
whatever.
someone.
He's
Just
someone. He's a person. Yeah.
He's a
Maybe.
person that exists and he has a
I don't
name.
know.
I'm not too sure.
And we were friends for 4 years, and then
Long
Wow, being
Yeah.
down. Imagine being down bad for 4 years, bro, with like no release.
I don't think he was down bad for the 4 years. I think.
No, I'm
he
telling you
did-
right now, the fact that it
He was.
was 4 years.
I think he probably did have he did caught feelings like maybe in the middle.
Oh, throughout the friendship.
Yeah.
Okay, that sucks.
But why
Oh,
are you making
shit.
that face?
I'm gonna be like, is that true, bro?
Are you telling the truth?
That's so weird, like being so vulnerable. But that's what we're supposed to do in the podcast. Like, I'm sorry
Leave
to
a
cut you
comment,
off.
bro.
No.
Leave a comment.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm really sorry
To
to
that
cut
guy.
you off, but and I was even telling Rodrigo about this earlier when we were trying to make a song together, and it was weird because I was showing it to people, and it's like just how vulnerable in the position that I'm putting myself.
We need to
in.
get into that topic, bro.
Yeah, we do. But the
It's a
vulnerable
beautiful
position that we're putting ourselves in and we're recording it, but it's what like these are the conversations that I wanted to have in the podcast. Like,
yeah.
remember when we would have these conversations, I'd be like, oh, I wish I'd been recording this whole time because
Yeah.
but it's just so weird knowing that there's going to be a bigger audience
And
than
then
the
someone
people
else
that-
is gonna see it, and maybe that
Exactly.
person is gonna see it.
Exactly.
You know,
I think
that's
that's the beautiful part. That's
so
the good part.
I-
'Cause
I-
who wants
I
to
appreciate that.
who wants to hear just like fucking random chit chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, random,
Like, it's like personal
non-organic,
stuff.
like
Yeah.
nothing real, raw from
How's
a
the
fucking
weather?
person. Yeah, exactly.
It's yeah.
That's the good part, bro.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is, I guess you're right. But again, continue
Yeah.
with your story.
Anyways,
I'm sorry. I just
so
wanted-
and then he would like after these 4 years, he started like texting me like, "Hey, so would you like to kiss me?" And I was like, "No, yeah, what the fuck?" I thought
No.
You're like at
No,
school.
I
You're like,
would-
nope.
I would
What the
literally,
fuck?
no, like literally, I texted him like, "You know what the fuck?" Because
Oh, that's fucked up.
You knew what the fuck?
but
Because you thought it was
no,
like homie
yeah,
shit. You
like I thought
he
it was
just
like
kidding?
a joke. You know,
Yeah.
I thought it was like, "Oh my god, yeah, so funny, huh?
Yeah.
Dumbass," you know. And then he's like,
Fucking idiot.
No, like, I'm not joking.
Piece of shit.
How would I ever in my life think
What
of
a
kissing
fucking
you?
kiss a
this
frog
piece
like
of
you,
shit.
motherfucker. You must be fucking stupid in your head, bro.
She was like, "Oh, she's joking, probably." It's like crying. Fucking loser.
Now that I think about it,
Who would
is
ever
kinda
try
harsh.
to kiss you, you fucking ugly ass motherfucker?
Fucking ogre.
Wow, that's fucked up.
No.
You see, I'm not the only asshole in here.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, cause and then he knew I was joking, of course, and he was like, "No, like I'm not joking, like
Oh.
it's real, like would you like to kiss me?" And I still like thought he was joking.
Like, are you fucking deaf too, bro? You're deaf too. You can't. Or I guess you're
Ugly
blind.
and fucking
and
stupid.
And I
Wow,
was like, no,
Jesus.
ew. Like, what are you talking about? Literally, I would like, no, ew. Because it's so like, I would like, he was like my brother. Literally.
Do you remember what time of the day this was?
It was like super
Fucking
early.
3
It
in
was
the
like,
morning.
Super early. Like,
yeah, it was like 3 p.m. It was like,
Oh,
yeah.
that like 11 a.m.
No,
I'm
it was
like
super early. I was
feel
barely
like,
waking
I feel
up.
like if somebody texted me like that, like you wanna like make out right now, like a random girl at 3 p.m., I'd be like, she's joking, like she's kidding.
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. If it was like at 8, I'd be like, all right, maybe.
Ew,
whatever.
yeah.
If it was like at midnight, I'd be like, all right, this bitch is down bad. Like,
Yeah. No, he
At
like
3
it was
p.m.,
at 3
you kidding?
p.m.
I'm doing stuff at 3 p.m.
Yeah, literally. I think I was in a class or something. Or
Yeah.
at work. I don't know. I was doing something.
Okay.
Because I even showed like the person who was right next to me, like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with this
Yeah,
guy? You know?
what the fuck is done with this jumbo over here? He wants to make out.
Because I thought it was so
Fucking
funny.
idiot.
Yeah.
Because like it was so out of nowhere too. I think in that moment.
He
was-
started recording. Look at this fucking idiot.
Puts it on his story.
Fucking bozo.
Puts it on his story. Dude.
screenshots like a conversation,
Oh,
and then
Post it on
what a
Instagram.
fucking dumbass.
fucking idiot tags him.
Send it to Fit Fam.
Like, this fucking idiot really thought he had a chance.
No, but it was a joke. It was a
so messed up.
Dude,
It
I actually
was a
have a story about
joke.
that. I wish I was, but go
yeah.
ahead. keep
Okay. Well, and then yeah, that was pretty much it. Like, and then I like he calls me, and then he keeps like going at it. Like it's not a joke.
going.
Like
I'm serious right now.
like I'm
You're
being serious, and I was
"Oh."
like, dude, no, like like you, like literally, because he was like my brother,
Wow.
like it was like you see someone and it's like so like
Mhm.
even disgusting to think about
Yeah.
like them like
Making
doing
out with your
more,
fucking
yeah,
brother
like
and shit.
ew,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
so
that's weird.
nasty. And then I stopped, like he would keep calling me and then calling me, and I wouldn't answer. It was shitty of me too, honestly, to like ghost him
Mhm.
out of fucking nowhere.
I don't think so. I think it's just out of like,
You were
like,
thinking
dude,
about it?
get the fucking hint.
And
Like,
it's yeah, and it's so like disappointing too. Like
I'm sure 'cause you lose a friend,
thought-
yeah.
You thought it was like worth it, just like
Yeah.
ruining this friendship. So I stopped talking to him for 3 months, and then like we came back being friends and stuff. But right now we're friends.
you see, that's what I wish had happened with my high school girlfriend. And I told her, I was like, just give me some time. She was like, no, it's now or never. So I was like, all right, never. I was like, if that's what the fuck is going on, then it's like never. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it. I did have one time, one of my homies told me, he sent me this girl's profile on Instagram. He was like, yo, hit her up. She thinks you're cute. And I was like, like, sure, whatever. But I forgot about it until like 2 weeks later. But I did follow her that one time. Or I think she followed me or something. Oh, she followed me. And then my homie told me, hey, that girl thinks you're cute. Like, hit her up.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I forgot for like 2 weeks. And then she put it on Instagram stories, like, ask me questions. So then I put, so then I saw, so when I saw that, she was like,
It's creepy ass questions, bro.
What are you wearing right now? What are you wearing right now?
like, what does your hair smell like? So I asked the question. I asked something like, I remember this very, very, very
Did you wash your
well.
teeth?
Did you brush your teeth, you dirty girl?
How many times do you
asked
wipe?
Can I get a sniff?
Ew, what the fuck? Why would you do that, Latrina? Why would you ask that, bro?
If I ever send something like that, I deserve to get crucified. I deserve to end
dude,
up
that's
on Fit Fam.
disgusting.
But I asked her because she was because I would see that she was like working at a hospital or something or doing like an internship. So I asked her, I was like, why are scrubs? I asked her about scrubs. I was like, why are scrubs like just universally worn by the medical community?
Literally, just in a,
I guess in a different way.
in a formal way.
Yeah. So I asked her about scrubs and she responded with
What
like,
piece of clothing are you?
what kind of fabric is rubbing against your skin right now?
Yeah, literally, bro. It's a different way of asking things.
What's catching all that sweat, girl? Anyway, so I asked her that, like, just a question, just to see if she responded, and she did. And she was like, oh, that's because scrubs are, like, easy to clean or, like, whatever, like, all that stuff. I was like, okay. Then, like, a week went by, and I'm thinking this girl's been waiting for me to ask her out because that's what my homie told me.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally she put, like, another questions, and I put, like, phone number, like, can I get your phone number? And
she posted it.
And she fucking posted that shit.
Oh, my God.
Like, because it was, like, at 10-ish p.m. And I put, like, oh, phone number. I was hanging out with my homies. And then she didn't respond to it, like, all night. So I was like, whatever. The next morning, I forgot about it. And I'm going through, like, my stories. And then I see hers. And I'm like, oh, she's still responding. So I click to see if she responded to mine. And it's like, and it gets to mine, like, phone number. And it's, like, a picture of her like this, like, all fucking creeped out. And she's like, what? No. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then I was like, oh, shit. I thought that was it. I click again. And it's, like, a whole other just story of her just, like, with a grossed out face. Yeah. And I was like, oh, fuck.
But that's so mean. Like,
So I didn't say anything. I was like, I got some misinformation. Like, whatever. I'm done. Like, that's it. Boom.
You didn't tell her anything?
I didn't tell her anything. Like, I was like, yeah, maybe I should hit her up, like, and apologize or explain things or, like, whatever. But I was like, whatever. I'm just going to let this go. Yeah. I'm like, I felt bad for her thinking like this. I was like, okay, this was wrong. Like, whatever. Then later on, like, I was talking to my homie, like, later on in person. And, and he told me, like, he said something about her. I was like, oh, dude, I asked her for a number. She didn't take it very well. And he was like, yeah, I know, I saw that. And I was like, he's like, obviously it's private, like, when you put the story up, but of who asked the question. But he was like, yeah, I saw that, but she didn't have to be like that mean about it.
Yeah,
he's like,
exactly.
and
That's
his girlfriend too, because he knows her. He's like, yeah, even she said that. Like, there was no reason why she had to be that mean about it. And I was like, no, I mean, whatever. Like, I'm sure she just got creeped out. Like, whatever. I'm not gonna start justifying people asking for numbers and stories like that. But I probably just did something wrong. But the thing is that I got some miscommunication, and I ended up looking like pretty fucking. I met up with her afterwards because she was friends with his girlfriend. She was a cool girl, and she didn't hold any grudge against me or anything like that. But that situation was pretty fucked up. Yeah.
It's because it's weird, because I've seen stories like that.
She's
before.
definitely gonna watch this. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
hey,
I mean,
all power to you. I don't care.
I've seen. Like,
you.
Like, you know what? Fuck you. No.
It was got the bigger fucking audience now. But
No. The thing is.
For our next guest. Comes in.
All my enemies. You bring like everyone you just no, like, I was gonna say that I've seen like stories like that of girls who, like, guys who, like, ask for their numbers, or like, oh, want to go on a date, and they're like mean about it. I just think it's like, she looks worse, I guess.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because like, there's guys, like, I've no shame on it, but like, I've done that before, and it's cringy to like do the question thing for me.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
And I've done it before, and guys like ask for my number and stuff. I just don't answer.
Don't post it. Don't answer.
I just don't answer.
Yeah, just don't answer.
Yes, don't answer it. Like, don't be mean about it.
Yeah.
You look worse. Like,
you're trying to literally humiliate.
Yeah,
dude.
like, you
that
look.
just sucked, man.
Yeah.
Even though nobody knew it was me, that should still suck.
Yeah, like, I feel like if she's watching this, I'm not saying it's her. But
talk
like,
to her right now. Talk to her. Tell her.
Like,
Tell
I'm
her,
sorry.
hey.
I know. No, but I don't think, like, I feel like they look worse. Like, they look like they're trying to get the attention. Oh my God, look at this guy who asked for my number. 100%. I'm being so mean.
And that's exactly what my boy and his girlfriend thought too. They were like, yeah, she didn't have to do that. And I was like,
yeah, it's kind of mean. It's kind of, it's nasty. Imagine if you would have done that to her.
Exactly. I'm like, what the fuck?
Know?
Yeah.
I feel like you would have.
Should I expose my DMs
asshole.
and the shit that fucking people DM me? Like, no, I'm not gonna do that shit.
No,
it's okay.
Like posting. I guess, like, also like posting like messages that you get.
Yeah,
It's like
dude.
kind of like
all that stuff is
cringy.
so weird. And like for example,
You know, I'm sorry. To
Go ahead,
interrupt
go ahead,
this whole
go ahead,
thing, but
dude,
this
go
thing
ahead.
just came into my head.
go ahead.
Go
You
ahead.
know what I find so fucking weird?
What?
Oh my god.
When-
No, it's
That was a good one, dude. Oh yeah.
When people like post like happy birthday to their parents on Instagram, but their parents don't have an Instagram.
I posted my mom, but I did tag her. So
Yeah, no,
yeah.
that's different. That's
Yeah.
different.
Just to kind of show.
It's just kind of like I don't know why.
It's kind of weird. Yeah.
Like why are you doing that?
You know what?
She's not seeing this. They're not seeing this.
I'm gonna take it a step further. I think it's weird when people post pictures from funerals.
Oh, that's
Yes.
fucking weird.
That's
Yes,
fucked
that's
up,
so
dude.
fucking
That's
weird.
fucked up. Like, oh,
Mhm.
Dio, I'll see you in heaven and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, that's
dude,
fucking
I was literally
weird.
watching some fucking guy try to throw a coin off of the Eiffel Tower or something, like a penny, and now I'm watching your
Like,
fucking,
yeah.
like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah,
like-
that's so weird. That's
I think
I-
just in
attention.
general, bro. Like for example, just doing that, posting like my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. He doesn't even have fucking
Yeah.
social media.
I'm not gonna
Like
see that
it's
shit.
just me trying to like
And I don't know your
Show
show
dad.
off.
Yeah.
I don't know
That's my
what
dad's
I'm
birthday.
showing off to, but
Yeah, who or
like,
why?
or like maybe I look good in that picture. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
and
Probably.
I
Yeah,
hate
that's
that.
the
Yeah.
reason.
It's like my dad's not gonna even see this,
Yeah,
bro. Just
yeah.
like fucking say happy birthday to him and
In
like,
person.
or
Mhm.
call him if you're
yeah.
not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even
fucking
say. I
hate
wouldn't even
that,
say
bro.
like, I'm not opposed to you posting the picture. I'm just kind of weird that you like happy birthday. If you just have a picture with your dad, that's what Instagram's
Just
for.
post it.
Yeah.
Post the picture
Exactly.
with your
Post
dad.
it.
But I don't
That's
know who
it.
your dad is, and
Yeah.
you're saying happy birthday to nobody.
Yeah.
It's not my birthday.
Literally.
You're not saying happy birthday to everybody.
Literally,
There's a lot
yeah.
of stuff like that that's super, super fake.
But
But-
have you seen? I'm sorry
Go
to
ahead, go ahead,
interrupt, but
go
it just
ahead.
like it came to my
Go ahead,
to
go
my
ahead.
head.
Hey, you're stealing my fucking idea.
I know. No, but like, have you seen those like guys? It's always guys,
Uh-huh.
girls too, but mostly guys. That like when they like post like to their haters, you know,
Yeah.
they're like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
you know, have you
Yeah.
seen those? It's like like no one hates on you, dude. Like,
Exactly.
No
No
one's
one.
hating
You're not- like,
You're
who
your
are
own
you?
Who the
hater,
fuck- Who the
yeah.
fuck are you?
Oh, dude, we had this guy. Oh my god, we had this guy that joined our fraternity.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude. Everybody knows who the fuck this guy is, but we love him. We love him to death. Like we really do. That's why
He's like, "We love you,
That's
dude."
why
Like-
I get to talk shit about him because we
Yeah.
love him and we put up with his shit. But this guy was posting every day.
We put
Like
up with
Yeah.
this guy was
This is
posting every day.
bullshit.
Like y'all want to see me down, but I got the bag.
Literally,
And then like
that's-
he would post like his when he
working
would-
at Chick-fil-A. But I'm getting this bag, bitch.
I was like, yeah.
when he
Well,
would
I mean,
when
I
he
think
would
it's $15 an hour.
They, no hate on Chick-fil-A workers.
no head on Chick-fil-A.
No, we love you
Chick-fil-A.
guys. You guys
I have
are
a
Yeah.
good, I
amazing.
have a
Chick-fil-A is
really
cool.
good friend who works
Yeah.
at Chick-fil-A.
But bro,
And I
this,
love
this
Chick-fil-A.
guy
I'm hungry
here's
now.
here's
I'm gonna go
I'm
get some
actually
Chick-fil-A
hungry,
after this.
this guy would post his cart.
Wait, I had to,
On
another
when he was-
disclaimer. I'm sorry, bro.
What? Go ahead.
I don't love Chick-fil-A. I don't love the company.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're
I love the-
homophobic.
Okay.
I love the
The
workers.
The
chicken.
food,
The
the,
chicken.
workers and,
And
the
the
food.
Yeah.
Not
company.
the
Fuck
not
company.
the
No,
not the
yeah.
other percent of it.
Yeah.
Just the percent of it that makes me feel good.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Exactly that one.
So-
Sorry,
that
man.
feeds
I
me.
didn't
No,
mean
no,
to
go
interrupt
ahead,
you
go
again. Go ahead.
So this guy used to post like aside from when he would put like people trying to see you down, but you're always working on your shit, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't until like he posted his cart like from a website that he was buying shit from.
yeah.
And then that's fine. Like, okay, you want to show off the shit that you buy, but then you put like, if you're not buying it, then don't talk about it. Like, if you're not buying it, if it's not your money, then don't talk about it. Shit. And I was like, dude, who's after you? Like, tell me right now,
no
who
one.
is after you? Because
Literally.
you keep posting these things like people want to see you fail, and we're all about community and friendship. I'm like, who out here is trying to tear you down? Because we need to do something about that.
Yeah,
like,
like-
if somebody's really out here
Getting-
commenting and shit on your posts and like whatever, like let me know, because that's cyberbullying. That's us fucking harassment
really
and shit like that.
concerned.
For the amount of shit that you're
Calling the
talking back,
cops.
like tell us, because we need to get the authorities involved. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on,
What's going on, bro?
but I don't know.
Yeah,
It was just
it's
this guy
cringy.
being on his wave, like the
I
way.
I no hate on you. Like if they do that, you know.
But you see, I was genuinely concerned. I really
Yeah.
was. I was like, who the fuck is out here texting you
That you
that
always
they
do.
don't
Trying to
want to
get
see?
me.
They don't want to
They're
see you
trying to get me, but I
succeed.
keep on running.
Exactly.
Who are you
They're never
running
gonna
from,
catch me. I'm so fast. The fuck? Fast with my money. Like the fuck, dude. Like it's so weird and
yeah.
and it's
Why do
uncomfortable
you
for me.
think? Why do you think they do that?
I think they just think very highly of themselves.
You think so?
You'd be
Okay.
surprised how little other people care about you, and that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's good.
Actually
like,
good.
That's a really good
actually
thing.
good. Yeah.
I think about a lot of dumb shit that I posted throughout my whole life, And I realized that I don't even remember some of that stuff.
Yeah.
You probably don't even remember some of the shit that I've posted. I don't remember half of the shit that other people posted and put on my social media.
Yeah.
However, I've seen people go like on tangents on their Instagram because they just broke up with their boyfriend or they got back together, and
That
they post
too.
like this whole story of how
That's
like whatever.
So weird.
I understand that this is important to you in your life,
Yeah.
and that you know that other people are looking at you and seeing your stories or like whatever, but we really don't give a fuck.
Like,
Nobody
I feel
gives a
like
fuck about your
that's more
breakup.
like, yeah, I'm
Like,
more like
your
personal.
friends, your friends
Yeah.
care about you, people offline, but on Instagram, really nobody cares. I've seen people break up, get another boyfriend, break up, get another boyfriend, break up, get another different girlfriend. I've seen that, and I remember that stuff, but throughout my day, do I think about it? No. I think
Yeah,
about
like-
it when I see the story and stuff like that.
It's funny, not because I usually don't post anything on my stories.
Okay.
I
Mhm.
guess I just post like actual posts sometimes. And
Actual important posts.
Important posts.
not just like posts,
Yeah, yeah.
which I think, oh, this is a cool picture on other people to see it,
Mhm.
you know. But like stories, I usually don't do that.
Yeah.
And
Have you ever had people that try to film me like, oh, what did you just say?
oh
What did you say, bro? What did you just say?
Yeah.
And then they try
yeah.
to film you and shit. I'm like, yo, it was a moment, bro. Leave it alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
fucking
and
get
that
that
happens
shit
a
on
lot. Like I don't want to shit on my girl. Sorry.
Aw.
She's
like,
definitely going to watch
She
this.
sometimes gets like, oh, you don't post me, and I feel like
That's a
who am
tough
I-
you don't,
one.
who
you don't post her,
That's a tough one.
like
That's a tough
stor-
one, yeah.
Like stories,
Yeah.
stories.
but you don't
stories.
post her.
like on pictures.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't post pictures. That's the thing.
I don't post. I haven't had a lot of girlfriends to begin with, but but I usually don't post them on my Instagram.
Really?
I do,
Yeah.
But stories, I don't usually do stories.
Does she get mad at you because of that?
Sometimes I think she understands
I
that
get
that's
annoyed.
just me. That's just me. That
Yeah.
I won't do that.
I don't interact with social media
The
like
only
that.
fucking
You do post your girlfriend a lot.
But on my stories and stuff. But
Yeah.
it has to be organic. I don't like just do it to do it,
Okay.
and I don't put her on the spot like that.
Okay.
Usually, like for example, a lot of the pictures that I have with my girlfriend are pictures that I'm already taking. Like I'm already taking a bunch of pictures with everybody, and then she's there, so I take pictures with her.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna exclude her or anything like that.
Mhm.
But we have, for example, a lot of pictures of her, just her and me. We have a lot. I take them all the time, but I don't put those up on Instagram.
Mm.
Very rarely do I do it. They're
I
just
just-
pictures for me, like these pictures for
for
myself.
me. It's just like I'm not being an asshole, but like no one fucking cares.
Yeah,
Really.
that's another.
No
That's
one
another.
fucking
Yeah,
cares about
that's
my
another reason
relationship,
why.
honestly.
Yeah,
I don't think no one cares.
that's one of the
Yeah.
things that I
like. Why am I posting this shit to someone else who doesn't
Mhm.
fucking care?
Half of the people.
I'm
that
enjoying
follow
this
me,
moment
yeah.
with my girl. Sorry for interrupting.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Like I'm enjoying this moment with my girl,
Mhm.
like right now.
Yeah.
Like we're laughing and like I'm trying to enjoy that
Tickling
shit.
and cuddling
Yeah.
and wrestling and
Like, you know,
running you over my car,
like
see how far you
gives a
fly.
shit. No
Yeah,
one,
no one really-
no one
yeah.
really gives a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
But I
the
feel
only
like-
people who give a shit about my relationship are like my parents
Mhm.
Yeah.
or like
Your friends.
my friends maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like my parents
But
don't
I
have an
feel like,
Instagram,
let's
and then
say-
my parents don't have an Instagram, and my friends, they couldn't care less if I, you know,
yeah.
Yeah.
Half of the people
just
that follow
talk
me,
to me.
yeah,
You know,
Well,
Yeah.
but like the thing is, for example, like if it makes her feel special, just do it.
I mean, I guess
Like it's not so hard.
I know.
I guess, yeah.
Like, I forget.
You're right, but it would be.
I forget, and I try to do it, but I forget because it's something I don't
Mhm.
usually do. It's not like I
Yeah.
don't want to post her because el ganado se me va a ir.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not because of that. It's
Yeah.
just because
Well, I mean, you've been with your girlfriend
girlfriend
like for like the longest time. So
What's that?
you've been with your girlfriends for like the longest time.
Yeah.
For like the longest time. So it's like you no tienes ganado. You know,
Yeah.
like there's no
There is
ganado.
none.
Yeah,
There
you
is
don't have
none.
Yeah.
shit, bitch.
But like for example, like
There
Who
is
the
none,
fuck are you hiding
literally.
from?
Well, there is none actually, but
Girl,
I,
I,
just don't
I
do it
think
'cause
I'm
I
on your side.
forget.
I do understand what you're saying, and that's the way that I see it too. I've never had anybody tell me that, but what I guess for me it's like it's not organic. Like when I take, for example, when me and my girlfriend take pictures, it's just the pictures that I'm taking. That's it. And I put my phone away, like that's done.
Yeah.
For me to think about going into Instagram and posting a picture like that would be an extra step that I just don't think about.
But I think, okay, I know this sounds like suckish, but
Mhm.
I saw it because it was cute. But I
Uh-huh.
think you did post something on Valentine's Day for her,
I
right?
did, yeah, I did,
saying that's
and
cute.
it was a thing, and that was me pushing it, honestly, like.
Really?
Yeah, because it wasn't very organic. Those pictures weren't. It's not that it's not that I don't want to do it. It's just that number one, sometimes it kind of feels like you have to.
Yeah.
And that's always
exactly.
weird because then what I'm
I
doing
just
is
feel like
genuine.
it's
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah, it's super fake and unorganic, and that's not the way that number one I would want to present my relationship to the world.
Okay.
Number two, it's just not something that I would genuinely do already. Like I barely even post on my regular Instagram for me to
Exactly,
go
that's what
out of
I'm
my way
saying.
to do it.
The only things I post like at all, if is if what the fuck?
What the fuck?
If I'm posting music
Yeah.
on my band account, I'll just like
Redo it on your Instagram.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Or on my I was gonna say OnlyFans on my on my friends only. Wait,
Close
is that-
friends.
Close friends. There we
Oh,
go.
my OnlyFans.
My OnlyFans.
Subscribe only five a month.
On my close friends, I just post like dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like, but rarely.
Yeah.
Like if I'm getting a tat.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Wow.
With my friends, because
Yeah.
I know they might care, even
Yeah.
if they
do
don't care.
Yeah, they do. Don't
But, like,
worry.
on my
They
close
do, they
friends.
do.
Yeah. It's,
If I
it's-
post it on my like actual Instagram, nobody fucking cares
Yeah,
if I
nobody
got a
gives a fuck.
tattoo.
I think what we're trying to
Well, maybe they
establish.
see it and it's cool
I think
and
what we're
stuff.
trying to establish. I know it's hard
I get it. I
when
get it.
when her feed is full of just like these girls posting their boyfriends and
Yeah.
the boyfriends of those people posting their.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
I
here's the
get
thing
that.
too.
I
There's a
understand
lot
how
of
left
guys
out you can see.
And that's where I feel
post their
shitty.
girlfriends like a shit ton.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm like, you know what,
Like,
motherfucker? I'm
do
gonna
you
follow
like
you.
me?
I'm gonna follow you so that I can see the pictures. Like, because I've had these things where like I follow a girl that was my friend, and all I see is her boyfriend. Then I see that her boyfriend is also filming her. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not on your fucking. I don't want to see your boyfriend all the time. Like, what the fuck? I should follow your boyfriend so that I
So
can
see you.
So I can see you because you're my friend. Like, you're my homie.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
but I'm
But
sorry.
it's
go
because
ahead.
it's sad. Like, it's sad.
It's
So,
sad.
like, honestly, like, it's like, okay, so this guy's, like, literally praise their girlfriends on, like, the stories and shit. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's kind of, like, fake, too.
But the
But have
thing
you
is-
have you met those people? Have you met those
Yeah.
relationships in
Also,
person?
the
And you
thing
see that they're
is-
not all that they do on
yeah,
Instagram.
probably they're, like...
Also, it's different love languages. Like,
True.
if you think, which is not bad, I'm just saying, if you think your boyfriend posting you is what makes you feel like special, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's your
Mhm.
way of like feeling appreciation. But my way of giving appreciation isn't like posting someone on, like,
Imagine you posting this fucking thing, but you don't talk to me like in fucking person.
Yeah.
You don't talk to me about your friends and
Actually,
shit
yeah,
like that.
I was thinking that too, because sometimes I get annoyed. Well,
Yeah.
I've never asked my boyfriend to post me because that's kind of like cringy. You
Yeah.
know, like, can you post me?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of cringy.
Yeah, it is kind of cringy.
So I just expect him to do
Yeah.
it. You know, like he's done it.
Yeah.
Like, not on his like,
Moderately,
yeah, but
or when
like
you hint towards it.
no, I've never
hinted?
never
That's what girls
because
say.
it's like I feel like it's like cringy, you
Yeah.
know. But what was I going this? Like, why was I saying this?
I don't
What
know.
we're talking about?
Love languages, maybe.
Oh well, and then I do get like, kind of annoyed that my boyfriend doesn't like post me.
you.
But I never post him too.
Mhm.
I do post a lot,
Mhm.
but I've never like I know if you like I don't know if you've seen it, but like I've never post
I don't
like
give a fuck about your stories. I scroll past them like the fucking shit.
okay, thank you for being
Have you
honest.
not heard anything that I've been saying this whole
Thank
time?
you for being so fucking honest.
No, but you do post. I've seen you post.
but not him.
Not him,
Like
no.
I've never posted him, but because he doesn't post me.
Because he
My
doesn't
love
post it.
language is posting stuff. Like
Okay.
it is, but I just because he
Just
doesn't
because
do
he
it,
doesn't
I'm
post
not
you.
gonna do it. You know.
And I feel that. I feel that.
and
but
I
you
feel
see,
like sad.
that's a
It's like-
conversation that's just needs to be had. Yeah.
But
With
When
him,
we're,
not
like-
with us.
but we're- I know. Like
It's
just
the
go and
conversation
talk
to be had
him.
in a podcast that's gonna be seen by 1,000 people before he sees it.
I
Yeah.
know. No, I know that sucks. But no, the thing is that like when I'm with him, I'm having so much fun that I don't even think of like why
That's
is he not
usually
posting me?
yeah. That's
You
usually
know,
what
like
it
I
is
have
with
so
us
much
too.
fun with
Yeah.
him. It's like I don't think of posting him because like I'm having fun here,
Mm-hmm.
right? Why would I like just take out my phone and just like
Exactly.
snap a
Yeah.
picture of it? It's gonna ruin the
Exactly.
moment.
Exactly.
You know?
You know. Funny enough,
I love
make
you. It's like
Now
it's
I-
like, you
now
know,
when-
like I love you, babe. It's like I'm just saying.
Now when they take their phone out, now you're acting all of a sudden. You know?
yeah.
Yeah,
Now it's,
it's
there's
so,
a
like
yeah.
it's
Feel
yeah,
fake.
it's uncomfortable. Yeah.
I totally get that. I make videos, kind of different, but same thing. Like I make videos about my fraternity. I made videos when we went on a trip to Ruidoso. I make all these. I make. Don't watch that. I make all these kind of videos. And I've always had a big problem with I don't get enough footage. But it's because when shit's going down,
Yeah.
shit that's fun.
You forget
I'm
about
not
the
on my fucking
You're
camera.
not on your camera.
Like I'm not on my camera filming.
Like you're
so
not David Dobrik. You know how
Exactly.
he's always like on his camera.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even that, like, it's cool to see it because you're seeing it from the camera's perspective. But have you ever seen that shit when someone, like, behind the scenes, like, people are laughing and the guy's like,
Yeah, that's sad.
he's like fucking like, where's my phone? Like, we're having this discussion. You're like, what? What'd you say? Did
Yeah.
you say that? Like, whatever? Like,
Can you, like,
what?
say that
What?
again?
And it's kind of weird. I'm sure you get used to it the more that it gets done.
Oh,
right.
definitely. Yeah.
I'm sure you get used to it and it becomes normal. But again, for me, it's never been, and it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
make it that
And I don't
way.
think it's wrong. I don't think
Yeah.
it's
No.
wrong.
Yeah, I don't think
No,
it's
I'm
wrong.
just
not.
saying it's
Mhm.
you have to understand your partner, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. Just okay. I might
Does
do it
she get mad at
sometimes.
you that you like don't post her? Like, is she like sad about it sometimes?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, okay.
But I think she understands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if it
I
was a
do
bigger
this
issue.
other type of shit.
It's like me. Like, I understand he doesn't post shit. Like,
Yeah.
he's never posted anything. I just get like, what? Like, you have something to
Yeah.
post,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Now.
Come on, dude.
You know,
Look
like,
at
come
me.
on.
Exactly.
Going to
I
waste
think
over
that's
here.
the
Come on.
Same thing that
Yeah.
happens over here.
Yeah.
You think I should post my girlfriend more often?
Well, you posted like good enough. Like, you posted
enough?
Sure, her.
Okay,
Her. You
cool.
post her. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's also why I
Good.
was sad because
Thank
like I saw.
Oh, because you saw mine.
I saw
and
your
you
post
didn't
and I was
see.
like, okay, my boyfriend didn't post.
I worked
mine,
hard
so-
on mine.
But
I
see,
worked hard as fuck and it sucked.
Now that's creating something like
Yeah.
him
something.
posting
Yeah.
made you feel bad, and that's
Well,
not good.
not his post.
But just the fact that.
That fact that
Or-
my boyfriend like didn't.
I
and-
know, but
But I'm not sad about it. Like,
Uh-huh.
I'm not mad about it.
But I understand how you can be like, oh. Okay.
Yeah, like, okay.
It would have been nice to also.
Yeah.
but then
But you're right,
you
like-
can't go
Stop
around.
yelling at me. I know.
No, not you. Just like
Yeah,
in
yeah,
general.
In general.
yeah.
Because that
You
is.
can't. You can't go around like expecting shit from people.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're 100%
can't.
right.
Yeah.
You can't, people. Not you, Victoria.
Maybe
I
that's
give
just a
shit
lost
about-
cause, bro.
I don't give a shit about you. Victoria.
No, you know, Victoria, I don't give a fuck about your life.
I think even just bringing that to light that, hey, maybe sometimes you just can't control
Yeah.
everything. You can't, like, look, not getting everything that you want exactly how you want it doesn't necessarily mean that things aren't working out or that things
Definitely,
aren't
because I
well.
was also thinking about it, and I was
Mhm.
like, "Oh my god, he has done like all this stuff for me, and then like he's so nice. I have so much fun with him. He
Mhm.
just doesn't
Just
post."
different
Yeah,
love
exactly.
languages. That's
Yeah.
it. That's,
100%.
that's literally
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I remember that when I was first in college, there was girls that I was dating, and she was really big on Snapchat, like really big on streaks and Snapchat and all that stuff. And I just wasn't. And I tried really hard for a minute,
Yeah.
but it was so fake of me. Like,
Yeah.
it was so fake of me and so weird, and it was very exhausting.
Yeah.
It
Oh my god,
really
it
was.
is.
And-
Yeah.
and-
It is exhausting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But again, she didn't know that I didn't want to do that because I didn't tell her. I just tried to play along with the game, and it was so tiring, so
Because
exhausting.
it's not you.
It's not
Yeah.
me, and it's really hard. It's really easy for me to post the stupid shit like Voltron and anime on my Instagram because that's me. That's me. That's all stuff that I like and like whatever. I don't give a fuck if other people don't like it. Like, I like it, and I know some of my friends enjoy seeing shit like that. But when it's something that I'm not used to doing, something that's maybe a little bit more vulnerable for me, like my girlfriend,
Yeah.
it can be tough and it can be weird. And sometimes just
Yeah.
not doing it might be a clear conscience for me, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's all like communication, honestly. Because, like,
It's all about communication.
yeah, because
All about communication.
I've said stuff to my boyfriend that I don't like, and he like doesn't do it anymore,
Yeah.
or does it, you know?
Yeah.
So, but I don't want to be
I mean,
like,
let's not get carried away, you know.
I don't want to be like, hey, post me. That's weird.
That's weird, yeah.
That's so weird.
That's
like,
weird.
it has to come from like you,
Yeah,
you know, like
it does.
from your heart.
But you see, a lot of things that did not come from my heart with different people that I've dated, and then they ended up telling me, and then I didn't, and it was genuine
Yeah.
that I do want to do stuff for you.
For you.
I do.
You want to make them happy.
I just didn't know. I really did not know that this was
Yeah,
something that you were looking for.
exactly.
And I understand how talking about it, telling somebody can ruin some of the magic.
Yes.
It does. Oh my
It
god.
can
But
ruin the magic,
still.
but still, if it's something that you're really interested in, just because he didn't do it before and now you're telling him to do it and now he's doing it, doesn't mean that he didn't want to do it before. Maybe he just did not know. He
Yeah.
did not know that that was a way to. I
Yeah.
understand how stories can be something that's like super simple. I'm sure he has other people in his stories that post their girlfriends a lot, and to one it might click that it's simple, like, hey,
Exactly.
they're doing it,
But
maybe
to
they're
you,
doing-
it's like, I don't
exactly.
do this anymore. I
But
don't do
yeah,
this
it's
at
not
all.
me. It's not something that I do. It's something that I watch on TV, but it's not something that I would regularly do.
Yeah. I think it's a very girl thing too to get
Sure.
posted.
Sure, to
'Cause I
compare
don't
like
think-
that,
I don't think.
to compare and be competitive like that over the fucking, yeah, I think that's a girl thing.
What do you? Oh my god, no. What I'm saying is like, for example, well, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. But
Wow, say it. Lo cortamos si no te gusta.
well,
Yeah.
okay, fuck it. Well, because at one time I got into a fight with my boyfriend and
Uh-huh.
I posted him on Visco. Visco.
Uh-huh.
No one,
Uh-huh.
like sees Visco, right?
Okay.
Like no one. It was a
I've
picture.
never been on Visco.
Yeah,
I have.
you have.
Yeah.
Okay, well, like a lot of people don't, you
Mhm.
know, and
One out of three. Don't go on Visco.
One of 3 people.
Don't go on
literally
Visco.
don't go on Visco. And we got into a fight, and I
Yeah.
deleted the picture, and he went off.
Super mad.
Oh my god, he was so mad about
See,
it.
then it just becomes weapons that you can use,
Yeah.
ammunition in a war.
He was so mad about it, but I mean, pictures do matter, guys.
In
Pictures do
ammunition's in a war of love. Oh, that should be a fucking.
It's crazy. I mean, I don't know. Like, pictures matter for you, for example, or maybe my girl, but like for me,
So if she like you got into a fight with her and then you deleted like she deleted a picture of you guys that she had, let's say on Instagram.
well, that's just petty. That's
That's
not
t-
that's not just using pictures to get to me.
Yeah.
That's
He's
just
like
being
he
petty.
he just called me out. He was just like
You know?
I like how he's like, pictures are just stupid. If you care about pictures, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, what if she took you up?
well,
That's
just
petty, as
petty.
fuck.
Yeah, yeah, like he's like, yeah, I
No,
do
no,
care
no.
about that though.
I do get what you're saying, but I will
No,
say
'cause
this.
I didn't care that she took up my picture. It's just that she
The
did
reason
it
why.
The
because
fact
If you had
that
done it when we
exactly.
weren't fighting, all right, like whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
If we weren't
Instagram
fighting and you
to
just
look-
didn't want to have it there anymore,
Exactly.
like that's okay.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. We were just teasing you, bro.
Yeah.
Because for you, they might matter, and for my girl, they might matter too.
Yeah.
Like honestly, it doesn't really matter. I don't care if she's not like, oh look, this is my boyfriend. I
Mhm.
don't care because I'm with her, and that's all that
Yeah,
matters.
you're
I
right.
guess.
That's
yeah,
all that matters in the
100%.
Love is all that matters.
It's
in
all
life.
about the
Love-
moment.
Love's all that
All
matters.
about the moment.
All you
Love.
need is love.
I feel like we got a lot of stuff out there. I feel like we
Yeah.
put ourselves a lot out there.
Yeah.
Very vulnerable, definitely.
Yeah.
We went on this.
I'm not gonna tell my girlfriend about this.
No,
Yeah.
neither. I'm not. Imagine me
Yeah.
telling my boyfriend
Yeah,
about
no.
this.
Well, I mean, you might not tell him, but it's gonna get out there. I'm telling you, this shit's gonna blow up, bro.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
me
Yes,
and my
sir.
me and my
I
50
love you,
viewers
baby.
are gonna go crazy. Any final remarks? Anything else that you guys want to put out there? What do you guys think? Did you guys have a good time?
Oh my god, it was so much fun.
That's
It
so
was
much
a
fun.
nice.
Goes by
experience.
quick, right? Look at that.
Goes
It's
by
been
fucking
2 hours.
Yeah.
Since we've
Holy,
been recording.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
I've
never
been
done
peeing
this
myself for
before.
like the last.
You should just
Hour,
gone, bro. You
bro.
should tell me.
You were peeing yourself.
Okay. Rodrigo, what's your Instagram? Give us your Instagram so people can follow you.
I don't even follow you on Instagram.
Give us your Instagram
Instagram.
and the song that you're currently obsessed with.
Follow me on. I think it's rodri.glez. Rodri.glez. I think so.
Okay. I'll put it under as whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then follow me also on Niños Perdidos.
Niños
Music.
Perdidos. Oh, you have a whole band, bro. I
Yeah,
need to
man.
get you back on. I'll have both of you back on
Oh,
so we
that'd
can
be
discuss
He's like,
a lot
I
of
have
things.
to get you back on.
Yeah, I
Not
have to
you.
get you back on.
Not you. Fuck you.
you too. Both of you. I'll get you guys back on. and we'll talk
Fuck you,
about it.
Victoria. We don't like you.
Rodri.glez on my personal. Niños Perdidos Music. Niños Perdidos Music. You can't put a Niños
Niño.
Perdidos Music on my music. Might as well just follow us on Spotify. Plugging shit
He's
up.
plugging everything.
Plugging everything. And then what?
Favorite song? What song are you like currently obsessed with?
Oh my god.
Victoria, you're like almost cut off from the.
Oh, I
Oh no,
am.
you're not. You're not. You're
No,
not. You're good.
no,
Sorry,
yeah.
I was watching the.
Damn, I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. I'll add something in like a word. It's just like.
Okay, I'm gonna say, and then you can
Cool,
edit.
I'll put something
okay,
else in.
let me say it again.
Okay.
And the song I'm obsessed with would probably be. Let's who's gonna play it for a second right here.
Hell yeah! Hell
For a
yeah!
sec.
All right, Victoria,
Okay.
what's your Instagram? Tell us the song that you're obsessed with.
Okay, so my Instagram's kind of weird. It's Vimechelon. Can you just like put it down?
What is it?
Vimechelon.
V Michelon?
Yeah.
No, is that okay?
It's
I wouldn't
I
even
don't
get
follow
into
you.
it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Vimechelon?
Vimechelon.
Yeah, well, that's what this podcast is about. Bringing
Yeah.
people
Connecting
together.
people.
Connecting people.
Making new
Yeah.
friends. And a song that I'm obsessed with right now, Blind by Role Model.
By Rogue Model. Role model?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you guys. I
How about you,
appreciate it.
Luchuga?
Me?
Yeah.
A song that I'm currently obsessed with is Cosa Guapa by Raul Alejandro.
Oh.
Yeah, with the little switcheroo. Yeah, that shit's fucking addicting, bro. I listen to that shit every day. I was listening to it on my way here with my headphones.
He was jamming to it.
Hmm.
Well,
Thank you guys for coming. Hopefully you
course.
guys are going to come again.
it was so amazing. I loved it.
Yeah?
pretty
You guys had a good time?
I
Yeah.
loved it.
I'm glad.
Very
I think
vulnerable.
everybody that's been in here said something about not vulnerability, but of like how cool and fun it was just to kick back and have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And to
really
know we're gonna be able to look back at this, however cringy and weird it is.
Oh my god, our
Yeah.
friendship.
I know.
I know.
All right, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you so much, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Turn all this shit off so we can leave.
Thank you. Bye. quiero que irme a Juaritos.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me.
I'm gonna have you on more times.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Bye. Nos vemos. I had a lot of fun, guys.
I could, bro. I could do that shit. Should be dope as fuck.